Drake's Salvation chat, and you should see a link to it.
Okay.
And we are live on my end.
All right. Well, everybody, welcome to Drake's Salvation, episode 71. For this one, I would like to just, instead of doing the normal, quick little recap, I'm going to do something a little different, just to welcome some newer people into Jordova. So we're going to have a little bit of a longer recap today. Jordova is a land filled with many possibilities. Different lifestyles are usually based on where those individuals live. Life in the North is somewhat akin to your usual fantasy land. Lords, ladies, and the common classes all living their basic roles in basic harmony. The dangerous situations the denizens are dealing with is when they begin traveling between country from country and enter the untamed wilds, known for their different types of beasts and, well, bandits as well. The main ruling body in the North is known as the Wandering Council, consisting of the leaders of several of the major ruling countries, and a final leader which is somewhat mysterious, known as Magnar the Golden. He leads the area and, well, contests with the leader of the South, who is known as Marthane. And if we head to the South, this is where things get a little bit more complicated. The South is a completely different story. The area is governed by a group of chromatic dragons that all bend the knee to the most powerful one of them, Marthane, the living inferno. The South is broken up into three different terrains: desert, mountain, and the Grand Forest. The West is a Terra Feralis desert, a hostile environment to live in from poor food conditions to, well, they unfortunately are directly ruled by Marthane himself. And these people live to serve or don't live long lives. Those that live in the Palatinus Mountains are slightly better situation than most of the rest of the South, due to access to the major ports, the beautiful climates, and the somewhat, if you follow the laws, decent living conditions. The poor portion of that is that if you break any laws in the Blues territory, they are met with swift and convenient transportations to the arenas. And finally, the final two sections of the South, the Eastern Plains and Coast. Typically, this is somewhat similar to a northern country. If you follow the rules and laws, everything will be generally fine. But if you have a specific talent, are akin to magic, or any type of useful ability, you are quickly taken away to the islands to the far east, where the Grey plays his little experiments. And now we zoom in on the Silver Pint, a small tavern in a city known as Gravencliff, where our current party is getting ready and saddled up to begin their next adventure over to the Umbran Forest. But on a small road just outside of Growmarg, which Gravencliff is the capital of, we find a young man. Genos, you've been traveling for most of the day, so you'd stopped to make yourself some dinner by the river and by the road. And my friend, could you please give me a perception check? And can I get a bit light travel music, please?
Sure thing.
All right, Genesis, you are currently sitting right here, and just for the people, you are currently just on the outskirts of the Untamed Wilds, which is somewhat more regulated than you're used to. But as a self-proclaimed warden of these roads, you have been dealing with a few of the major beasties that have come across your path. But strangely for you, there's just walking from the path that you came from. It's an old man with a fishing pole over his shoulder.
Does he look, like, shady, or does he just look like just a common person?
Actually, the complete opposite. As he's walking by, he gives you a smile and a nod. Good afternoon. May I share your fire? I can provide food.
Why, yes, please. Take a seat.
And he will walk up. And as he gets closer to you, you feel just this general sense of kind of a calming nature about him. He just seems to be traveling along and spotted you, and offered you a good meal. The hardtack that you were about to eat looks a lot less appetizing than the fresh trout that he has.
Yeah, definitely.
He'll sit down. Baron.
Baron?
Yes.
My name is, Genesis, but my friends call me Jen.
Well, Genesis, it's good to meet you. I see that you are a warden of the roads.
You can say that.
Well, I thank you for your service.
Of course.
It takes quite the individual to take an unpaid job. Do you do this for your own reasons? So,
as long as people are protected, then that's payment enough.
He will finish setting up the fish, and as you say that, you just kind of feel a warmth, and you see his ears kind of perk up as he smiles as he's not facing you. It's good to hear that. Good to hear that the next generation is taking up our own duties. Speaking of that, and he'll kind of pat himself down and he'll actually finish setting up the fire. I'm losing myself in my old age. Where are you headed, by the way? You seem to be on a mission.
I go wherever people need me. Nowhere in particular.
Well, would you be willing to take on a small job, just a delivery for me? I've been able to get a letter to a group of individuals.
Of course.
Here it is. If you could be so kind, to take this to the owners of the Silver Pint in Gravencliff.
Silver Pint. And what was the place?
The city is known as Gravencliff, the capital of Grelmar.
Very well. I'll do that. Thank you for the fish, by the way.
Of course. The least I can do for one who's taken up an old job of mine.
I smile at him.
As you smile at him, he'll smile back at you, nod, and please, he'll gesture to the fish in front of both of you. I had already eaten lunch, but you did seem like you needed a bit of company, my friend.
This good deed won't go unnoticed, my friend. Thank you. And I take a fish, and without removing my helmet, I eat. As weird as that sounds.
This is great.
Well, Jen, I hope to see you soon. Try to stay off the battlefield. Dangerous place out here.
That is why I must go.
Do what you must and must do what you do. And he will walk out into the road and wave his hand to you and bow, and in a puff of very cold seeming steam, he will just vanish. And you've seen spellcasters cast spell before. This man has teleported away to some unknown place.
I grin, and I whisper to myself, I guess this is the road to the light.
And it
Good
only
fish.
takes a very good fish, but only a survival check.
Survival.
Yeah. With the 21, you can tell, as it didn't really occur to you before, but these fish don't live around here. These are fish that used to be imported to your old country from the south.
Was he looking for me? Did he know who I was?
And as you contemplate that for yourself, you have a few more days of travel, but eventually you do make your way to the front door of the Silver Pines. And would you be, as you had entered to town, would you be in your armor, or would you be...
I would probably be in regular clothes.
Okay, give me 2 seconds, because I need to make a token quick, because I forgot to make it.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I'm about to yell something. It's gonna be great.
Dude, I'm just gonna say that your map making is freaking dope.
Thanks. They're just adding a bunch of crap to maps that I find
I
online.
mean, this is nice. I like it.
Thank you.
God bless Roll20.
Roll20 does help a lot.
It
there are
does.
map making things I could use, but actually, I like finding my random internet crap.
For real. I feel that.
Oh wait, no, I need to make a thing that you can control. Fuck.
He just makes that image of him without his armor on, but can't use it. Here, you can look at it, but you're not allowed to use it.
Actually,
If it makes it easier, I can be in armor and I can change when I get my room.
No,
I was gonna
you're all
say-
good. You're all good. I'm literally almost done with it already. All players can be edited by Genesis. Save changes. Bada bing, bada boom. It is going to be. I'm gonna put your second person, your second you in family.
Weakness.
So, do you remember how to drag yourself onto the map?
Yes.
All right. So just drag yourself right here.
Right where?
Actually,
Oh, okay.
so you see where this guy is?
Yes.
All right. So it is rather early in the morning for a bar, but Jen, you see about a 3-foot nothing halfling man standing out front, kind of in the general bouncer stance. He's got his arms crossed. He's leaning up against the wall. He'll wipe his nose with his thumb. I'll do prick the boy.
This is a lovely establishment you have here. What do you call it?
Hey, Mr. Silver Pipe.
Good.
He points to the sign above your head. It is very well done.
Wow. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Nestor.
Nestor. I bow to him casually and I say, my name is Genesis. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Well, Genesis, it's a bit early for the bar's open, but if you're here for the food, you should be ready in just a couple of moments.
Oh no, I'm not here for the food. I'm actually meeting someone here.
Huh? And who might that be?
Well, it seems that you and I will soon find out together.
Fucking what?
I don't know who I'm gonna meet here. I guess some destined friends or allies, I'm not quite sure.
Here for the fucking Drakeheads, aren't you? Did
I
they
don't drink.
steal anything? No, the Drakeheads. It's the group. They live here. No, they own the place, really.
Did that guy mention that name, the Dreckheads?
No, but he did say the owners of the Silver Pine.
Oh, okay. If they own this establishment, then yes, that is who I'm meeting.
Be careful. You don't smell like seawater, so you probably were inland last night, but it was cracking tide, so they're all hungover as hell.
Dragons?
Cracking tide. You're probably not from around here.
No.
Once every couple of full moons, the entire city will flood. Huge thing. That's why everything smells like seawater and you found fish in the streets.
That would explain a few things.
Jen, you have heard of this phenomenon, living where you did in the past.
Mhm.
I'm going to take you all back to the map real quick,
Mhm.
so I could find out where Genesis is from. Because you are from the country known as Barl. I always fuck it up. Barlbiar, and
Barlbiar.
your family lives in Elpis.
Okay.
So, connecting countries, but you decided to kind of protect be a warden of the wilds in just this general area for a little while. Past couple of years, really.
Mhm. Okay.
Right. Head inside. I'll get you a drink and some food. You look like you haven't eaten a good meal in a while. I'm guessing. Oh, fuck. Just go inside.
I shall. Thank you, Nestor.
And you can, you can shoot. So it's not, I don't have a grid on this one, so you just kind of scoot yourself around wherever you want to go.
Okay. I will just take a seat. Or actually look for somebody who actually kind of fits the description of a Dracket.
Alright, well, the first person you meet is going to be Aaron. You see him wiping down a table, and as soon as he hears the bell on the door ring, he goes, welcome to the Silver Pine. Good to see you look.
I look what?
Well, I was just going to say that you look like you've been traveling. Are you here for the baths, the food, or a beverage?
Perhaps all of the above, my friend.
Perfect. In which order? We can, Olivia, can we get a breakfast special? And sir, and he'll gesture you to the seat that you had previously taken.
Thank you. Do you happen to know where I could find the owners of this establishment?
They might be down at a little bit. Mr. Elric seems to be the earliest of risers.
Very well. Well, could you do me a favor then?
Well, yes, of course.
Could you point them in my direction?
He'll put a hand on your shoulder. Are you sure?
You're making me less sure, my friend.
They just are a bit
Much?
They have vibrant personalities.
That's fine.
They're a bunch of dickheads. Culver Bates. My daughter's one of them.
Daughter.
Eh? Oh, yeah.
You called your daughter a dickhead.
Raised her myself.
You must be very proud.
Oh, extremely. She killed a dragon.
Did she?
I
What
think
kind?
a couple. It was the black one. It's right over there above the robot guy.
Praise be. What did I get myself into?
Oh, a whole heck of trouble. But it'll be fun.
If
If
the
you
light
need
guides
no-
me, so be it.
Oh, if you need a weapon, I'm selling them. Or
Oh.
I also have these. And he holds up a bunch of bottles that seem to be potions.
Oh, I'm fine, good sir. I think a good breakfast will do me just fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't need the hangover cure. These are for the kiddos.
I don't drink, but thank you.
What? I think that's a you problem because he responded to me.
Huh?
What happened?
Harley's talking to me. Did you
Oh.
guys hear everything I just said?
Just what you
Part
said.
of it. There was a chunk that you just said that I didn't hear in my headphones, so I was concerned.
We heard most of it at least.
Yeah, I heard most of it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah, but so you are directed over to this large table.
Mhm.
And, my friends, can I have some Constitution saves at disadvantage?
Oh no, was it that bad of a night?
They
Yes.
got hammered.
Dang it, I joined too late.
I got hammered and
You
I punched.
unfortunately did,
I punched
go
the
right
king in the
after guy.
face.
I have a question, but Iron will have to roll the Constitution standard considering what he drinks, actually.
Well, see, that's the thing is, Ironball drinks soy sauce, which is a dehydrant. Which
Yes.
is alcohol is also a dehydrant. So
Excellent.
yes, you can actually get a hangover. from
Excellent.
Salt water.
I just need to make sure.
Fermented
Get
salt water.
Yeah, science.
I just love how my
Science, bitch.
one of those rolls was a 20, and I'm sad.
All right, let's go, Con. Oh my God, why did I not 20 on that?
You know what?
Wait, question, Jeebus, because
Yeah.
I technically have poison.
You're resistant to poison.
Okay,
You're not
it
resistant to dehydration.
sounds like that sounds like a personal problem.
What? Was that supposed to be an advantage or a disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So you need to roll me another one. Okay.
I want to,
feel like having
DM question. May I use Indomitable?
Yeah, fuck it.
If
Can
you
I use it
really
too?
want to.
Yes.
I mean, we're not gonna use it for anything else.
Okay.
This is just Iron Ball being stubborn. I know, I might get it worse too. Let's go!
Let's go.
Alright, so,
Need some water.
Rowan,
Yes.
you wake up with kind of a slight headache and your mouth tastes like old whiskey. But
Oh
other than that,
no.
you're kind of fine. You don't let Tick drink. You guys keep not letting Tick drink.
Why would we?
Can you guys hear Rowan?
No, I cannot.
Through
I
her
did
mic,
not.
echoey.
I didn't
Not
hear
through
it.
her.
I don't hear at
Yeah.
all.
Dude, your headset's having issues.
Throw it in the fire.
Oh, she's having like internet issues, even though our computers are right next to each other.
Are you guys using an Ethernet cable or are you using
Yeah.
Wi-Fi?
Oh, nope. It keeps going back and forth between green and red. How about now?
I hear you
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
She is wonderful.
Hi.
Green,
Okay.
red, green,
Hi.
red, green.
Well, I was asking if he was a little sneaky boy and maybe snuck some alcohol while we were all drunk.
We also, I was gonna say, we have a sneaky daughter that would probably make sure he didn't.
Yeah, so the low roll was to see if Hildy stopped him because he couldn't get out of her reach.
Or to casually to abstain from all.
Oh, well, with that, I'll probably just go downstairs and get a cup of coffee.
So the rest of you, even though these rooms are enchanted, can feel Rowan's footsteps through your bed, and it's just your head of the headache.
Oh, it's too early in the morning for this shit. I feel. Why does it feel like my eyeballs are eating at each other?
He's just walking downstairs.
Hee.
Gotta ask, does Elric have a shirt on?
Jeebus, he usually never does.
I know. Tick, as you pass Tick, he just points at you. You're bleeding.
No, that was from something else. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're older.
As he just
Okay.
slowly makes his way downstairs.
So, Jen, the first one that makes their way down the stairs and opens this side door that you actually didn't notice until it was finally opened is this purple tiefling with white hair. And Rowan, do you want to describe yourself a little bit?
I'm like a purple gradient tiefling. So, my tail and my horns are a little bit darker. I have gold eyes, and what the hell am I? Am I a ranger?
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, I'm a ranger.
Give her a second. Her voice is cut out.
I like long walks on the beach and candlelit dinners. And apparently a pirate
I like
captain.
to steal things.
That's a must.
Well, not like steal things. I know, but she finds random shit, and she sells them. She's a merchant like her dad, but like of the weird crap.
Speaking of weird crap, let's grab your back right now.
Oh, a rifle.
Okay.
I was like, is it more fingers?
You have a hand actually on your back. It's a ghost.
It's a mummified elf hand.
Oh no.
Oh God! Stop.
Oh, you found the rest of it?
No, you don't want to find the rest of it.
Just the nub. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
with-
no fingers.
Ah, so that's where it's been hiding on my shoulder the entire time.
Yeah.
And what's the first thing Rowan does when she comes downstairs?
And get coffee.
Right, so do you go to Pendleton or Olga?
Olga.
Alright, so you want that spicy coffee.
Yeah. Can we hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Good.
Little one. You're turning very well. Yeah, you can have orcish coffee.
It has a little something in it.
It's warm whiskey.
Yeah, I need a little something to make the headache go away. Also, I'll take the spiced tea coffee.
Whoa, what the heck is that?
You want me to go on and do this?
Did you hear him talking this whole time?
No.
No. Now it's
Yep.
playing back and forth. Interesting. Splitting your Wi-Fi for whatever reason.
It might
heard
be
of-
our Wi-Fi.
Probably.
What kind of Wi-Fi do you have? Internet provider, sorry.
Just say it on stream so we can dock you as well, just to make sure.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I know.
Well, thankfully,
Okay, hold
nothing
on.
on stream was heard on my side.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I can hear you now. Is it just like your computer or
I
Wi-Fi or...
think it might be your Wi-Fi. We might need to go reset it. If it keeps going, we'll go and reset it for a little bit. But I want to,
Okay.
I want to at least try to barrel through introductions. So,
Yeah, no worries.
Coming down the stairs, you see this large individual who barely fits through the fucking door.
Dear God.
Elric, how did you describe yourself?
So Elric is a Goliath, but bigger than normal. He doesn't really wear armor, and more so looks like he kind of has pieces of armor kind of grafted all onto him outside of his pants. He's kind of got a long, as kind of shown in the image, a long scar that kind of goes up his right arm and kind of all around his like middle torso area, and carries a giant greatsword on his shoulder that's almost as big as he is.
His veins have veins.
Well, it's not veins. That's the scar, but he's generally kind of built up, and he is a Rune Knight fighter. Why he's so big?
I've been set up. This does not bode well for me.
Hello, Hildy. Good morning. And he's kind of pats his daughter on the head.
You'll smile, and you realize there's a groaning, tiny tabaxi.
Which he just lets off a exhale of a cloud plume of weird smoke. It smells really bad.
Can you hit me up with some orcish meat? I need something. I keep hearing voices in my head every time someone takes a step, and I don't want to anymore.
That was funny.
I understand the problem. You have the hangover of the call.
Yeah.
Here is
Also,
death and juice.
Also, I'm pretty sure Jeff broke the window. Yeah, because I can see small glass remains on there.
And he just looks over where Genesis is, and you just see, like, there's probably some smaller shards of glass.
That window out of repairs.
I know it does, but it's not like it doesn't leave, like, small pieces, because you can... Or at least, like, indents or something.
No, he bought it so he didn't ruin anybody's day. Like that.
Okay.
When it repairs itself, it takes every single molecule and puts it back.
Wait, actually, question is, are the boards... No, wait, no, we took them off.
Okay,
We
you
wouldn't
took
need
this
them
away from him.
I lost my window boarding privileges.
Alright. Fuck. Hopefully everyone else can wake up in a timely manner and not want to throw up their guts. God. I can't feel my fucking jaw.
And he's just kind of like stretching his jaw out.
By the way,
What I get
Elric,
for trying to fight with the king.
bad breath, cloud of smoke coming from the cat.
Oh, alright. Hildy, could you let go of the small cat for a second?
And he'll just kind of pull Iron Ball out and put him on his seat.
There's no resisting. He's just there.
I guess it's up to Hildy, though, if she wants to let go or not.
Hilly will kind of think about it, and then sitting on the counter.
Fine.
Placing him on counter.
Good morning, Iron Ball. You look like shit too. Need a drink?
As Elric's just like downing a mug that's probably almost as big as his forearm.
I will need refreshment, yes.
Do we have any soy sauce on tap?
That would be necessary.
Oh, not Genesis is just watching us slowly come down to be more and more confused. Like, what did I sign up for?
I didn't even sign up for this. I just blindly walked into the lion's den after the lions drank like a whole barrel of whiskey.
There he is. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I don't know what's going on with our internet because I've like my OBS. They can hear me, babe.
Yeah. It's I don't know. Is it just a Wi-Fi issue or?
I don't know. I was about to say that I haven't lost a single frame on OBS.
Oh.
Yeah, my music's been constant. I don't know what's going on. It's just a Discord thing apparently. For a boss.
Probably.
So the next to come down would be Mr. Zephyr here.
Hello. How do? How am I feeling with the little?
You did the second best, so you have I mean, you have that after a good Friday night hangover. Like, if you can get ahead of it, you'll be all right. But if you don't, you're gonna have a shitty day.
No.
Well, Hades. So I guess I'll describe me is little tall, kind of. I'd say like 6'1", olive skin, silver hair, pupilless eyes, lots of green clothing, an Azamar. Name is Zephyr, and I am holding a particularly thingy today, rock fox covered in moss.
Adorable.
Probably silent, just cruising along. Give Rowan a little tap on the horn, and kind of go straight to the kitchen because it's herbal tea time. And check on Ophelia.
As Zephyr, sorry, I didn't think you were moving. As Zephyr passes you, both of you roll me insight checks.
Ooh. Whomst.
Zephyr and Jen.
Insight?
Yeah.
Okay.
One person's concerned on the kitchen, the other is not.
All right. Genesis.
I'm tired.
Yes.
For a split second, you actually see him with somewhat looking like this. Wait, I have to clear that. It changes.
This was right.
There we go.
I like that image so much.
Yeah, Sam.
It did not show up from. Okay, I know what it looks like.
I know what this is.
Whoa. Wow.
And I mean, you realize that you two might have more in common than either of you realize.
I probably saw a flash of light, but I was like, I'm just hungover. That's too bright. And walked past.
Yeah, you're like, bright, don't like.
No, thank you.
I look at him and I mouth the words, that light, those wings. Wow.
Burps.
All right, and last but not least, actually quite least, because somebody had to go get Callisti. Callisti, you hear knocking at your door. The only reason you didn't get laid last night is because you drank too much.
So that was a dream?
Unfortunately.
Oh. Okay. Where's my alchemy kit?
She's topless.
And that is sobering very quickly. Hi.
Morning. And she'll put her shirt back on and grab you by the hand. Come on.
Felicity immediately looks down. Oh, I'm not. Wait, where are my clothes? Wait. Gets dressed very quickly and then joins her.
And you both come through the door around the same time, and or Jen, let's describe Felicity.
You see
Yeah,
a
yeah.
4 foot tall, black furred tabaxi with red hair, dressed pretty much as you would expect like a traditional witch to be. She has a big hat, black robes, red fishnets, big glasses, a spell book that's probably way too big for her. And on top of that, you probably see somebody else following her.
That would be this very kind of oddly shaped gnome. You haven't seen a lot of gnomes in your time. They're kind of extremely rare in your country, but a dark blue haired with a long ponytail, got goggles on her head, a grease stain on one side of her face, a complete tool belt filled with a lot of things you would not describe as tools, but must work for whatever she does.
What does she do?
You don't know.
I'm scared.
But currently in her hand is a clipboard, and she's kind of showing some numbers to Callistia. And you say, well, if you see here, we charged Grell for everything last night, so we made a fuck ton off of you bot getting hammered.
Felicity at first, she takes her glasses off, cleans them, puts them back on, and then brings it up to her face. And you double check this, right?
Triple.
Somebody's getting a lab and a workshop. She kind of elbows her a little bit.
Hey, if you get Grell drunk enough, he will always say, well, everybody's on Gravencliff. And with Elric slapping the fuck out of him, I'm pretty sure he accidentally said it. If not, I don't think he'll remember he didn't.
I mean, she kind of looks around. I haven't told anybody, but I set up a listening spell. It's all recorded.
I heard everything.
What the heck?
Yeah, just out of her hat. You see what looks like a blue flaming skull.
That's up a listening spell. It's actually just Zool being Zool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of that, I heard, you see Pretty Blondie over there, he is here for you and them also, but probably you because you do the math.
Oh, okay. Make sure to send that
Did
over.
you rob him? Did Rowan rob him?
Maybe. Who is it?
Misty walks. Did she rob you as she points at Rowan?
No.
Did he slap you?
No.
Look, I would know someone if I slapped
Did
them.
she points over to the behind him? Did he rob you?
I don't know any of you.
Points to Tick.
I do not recall seeing that one before. As you actually see Iron Ball, the 3 foot 5 inches tabaxi, literally standing on the counter.
Wait.
Wait, were you bitten by a guy named Jackal and now you come back for the rabies check?
I was bitten many times, but I don't think by what you're talking about.
No, you'd have a chunk missing.
Yeah, then no.
Did a mule save your village, and then you're coming here for payment?
Did a mule kick
That
you in
was
the
before
face?
my time, but no. That's not why I'm here. I was just told to give this letter, and I hand him a letter.
Let's still take it. But you don't know him, do you? Points at Jeff.
No.
Hey, buddy. Oh.
Don't take it personally, Jeff.
To be
There's
honest, that's rare. and walking in is a fucking hobo.
Do I have any gold?
Covered
No.
in random tattoos
Wait.
that don't flow literally at all.
I'm going to say
Different
this now.
types. He's got patches in his pants, a belt that looks like it used to be some sort of shirt, but has been just torn to shit, so he just wears it like a belt. A blue vest.
I'm going to tell you right now, don't pay
Some
that.
actually
Okay.
very nice red gloves.
He's a hobo?
No,
He looks like one. Kind of smells like one.
he's not.
He's not.
He's
He's
I'm
an
an
employee.
Despite our very large bathhouse.
The first one.
So this Callisti took the letter. He's gonna open it.
As you open it, you see. Where did I put it? Oh god, it's somewhere. I had it and now it's gone.
You still have it. Don't worry. I have
And the
it.
player in me says I should have cast Detect Magic, and then the hangover in my cat says no.
Also, Ironball's just saying, good morning, niece. I hope you slept well.
Hi, Ironball. Am I supposed to call you Uncle? I keep getting confused.
I am not sure. I simply call you niece since it's more comfortable that way.
That works.
You are a child of previous leader, so thus you are family.
So, Callisti, as you've seen these letters before. You, I always forget which one's the enchanter of your family.
One moment.
I know we have
Holly.
the fucking spreadsheet of your family.
Technically, Hollyvine, her sister, technically her mother, but that more alchemy.
Yeah, it was more Hollyvine. This is pretty much you dictate to the letter, and it will just repeat it to the intended recipient.
Okay.
First, young man, I thank you for delivering my letter to these individuals. Your skill set will be useful for them. Zephyr, Callisti, Elric, Rowan, and Ray. If Jackal is still around, you as well. You individuals have been protecting something precious to me for quite some time. I thank you for this. He is young, arrogant, and his head is always in the stars. But you, Drake, my son, will one day grow up to be something amazing. And I hope you'll be better than me. Drakettes, I bequeath this individual upon you. He'll help you in many ways, and you will help him in more.
Wait, we're at an adoption facility now?
Are you
Sincerely
slave?
signed. Sincerely signed, Bahamut.
What up there it is?
Felicity suddenly has like that thing where she's like holding it by the corner and away from her.
Here, I'll take it and frame it. Elric will just walk up and grab it.
Is
She
something
went it.
wrong? I did not quite understand a single thing that was being said in that letter.
The person that handed us the letter is now part of our group. Involuntarily.
Apparently, Bahamut sold us his slave. I don't know. I'm very confused about this.
Slave?
He does not
What
have
are
iron
you-
cuffs or chains.
You're
As,
not a slave, but you have that stuff too, Uncle.
That was because I once fought in the arena, which, Genesis, you can see that the short tabaxi on his foot is actually a iron ball collapsed to his ankle, but the ball The iron ball itself is fancy looking, and he doesn't seem to be discomfortable walking around with it. In fact, he seems to treat it like a weapon as he slings it over his shoulder.
And speaking of weapons, Callisti, inside of that letter is the envelope got slightly heavier.
Oh my. Transdimensional spaces as she dumps it on the table.
It is a dual set of brass knuckles.
Paid
Oh my.
fisting.
Alric, you hear the as you were holding the piece of paper, and it cannot move itself.
All right, hold on. And he just moves his, lets it go. Or at least, like, to the quarter that's holding.
And to you, Genos, I give my thoughts and prayers.
God damn it. I hate you. Right, such and I consider.
I like how there has to be a disclaimer on these.
Yeah,
These are
disclaimer.
pretty sweet.
Disclaimer, this was made by a god. Don't touch them. Oh my god.
Yo.
Those are actually sick. Each can be independently used over the other. They are more powerful when used together by a single creature. Is the attunement for each individual or just all together? Because it does say you can
I'm
use them
gonna say
individually.
they're a single attunement item.
Okay.
So if you tune, you tune to both of them.
These are pretty sweet.
I believe you dropped these, and
For me.
they're yours.
They did say your name. Shen, that's his.
You
like,
guys are having
legit.
this conversation, and just in the back you hear, "Fucking what?"
Hi, Drake.
I am most confused.
Don't.
Same here, cat dude.
Your
Was that
dad
Jeff or
sent the
Drake?
letter, Drake.
He called me a whiny little bitch.
I mean, you are.
Was he wrong back then?
Sips tea.
I unfortunately do not know you long enough to make such a declaration.
I mean, not to be blunt, but you kind of were before you hung out with a certain lady.
Yeah, she was cool.
I mean, yeah, I got nothing else to say to that. I'm just here. As he's drinking more of his fucking ale.
Take some of my water.
Oh, it's too early in the morning for this, even though I physically can't be hungover.
That sounds
Seriously?
like that
Or
sounds
drunk.
actually awesome. How do I get that?
It's awful. You have such a high metabolism, your body processes alcohol before it hits your bloodstream.
I feel like I'm close.
I do
That means you
apologize,
can't
Callisti.
get drunk, Drake. Elric, I'm Drake.
Oh, so like when I was drinking that ambrosia from the funny plane that I got a while ago.
Right, but by the way, you're probably addicted to that shit.
Nope. Didn't pass through my blood system, so never even drank it once.
Like you. Alright. Hey, blonde dude. I'm Drake. I'm a dragon.
You're a dragon.
Yes.
I thought we were supposed to be like announcing that to everyone.
Well, if apparently my fucking father sent him a note in his pocket.
That
You
was your
assholes.
father.
I don't know, but he called me his son.
Doesn't that
Okay, that
sound
actually-
something like the priesthood would speak of? Those weird, funny terms?
At least he didn't call you the moon.
Don't worry, brother. I have daddy issues too.
I feel like this is a revolving door of everyone has problems with their parents. Mostly, anyway.
Right.
I think my dad's pretty cool.
I don't have any
Yeah.
problems other than he's dead.
I never had to deal
I mean,
with
mine is too, but thank you for
family
reminding me.
issues.
So, you're the bunch of dickheads that he was talking about.
Correct.
Your heads aren't dicks.
I mean,
What
I could
it-
easily make
who
one. Then he
called
pulls
us
up his.
that?
The
I
literal,
point at the big guy over there.
the literal-
Dad.
If it
What?
wasn't your father, the rent would go up.
I would never.
Hmm.
I doubt
You guys
it,
seem
'cause
to be in pain.
Considering you bitch slapped my ass so fucking hard, I call bullshit.
I shall be
Blue
fine.
skull
Well, not
just stares at
fair
him.
and square.
True.
I'm still mad about that.
You tried to steal it.
I want it.
No, you didn't even try to steal it. You sent your little buddy over there.
He's such a good boy.
He's a piece.
Every mom ever.
Robo, if you don't think I know how to stop the sticky fingers to child-sized figures, you don't know me.
Why did-
He's just really good at his job. I thought he can get it done.
Why
Why
do you
does-
have the small one being the sneak thief? That's rude.
Question:
That's sexist.
Does Hildy have like half his inventory just collected, like of any knives he had? I feel like while he was distracted by Tech, Hildy just stole a few knives.
No, Hildy is not a thief.
Oh, I thought she was. Well,
No, she's a rogue. She has the title of rogue. She's not a thief.
okay.
She could if so. Listen, she could if she wanted to. She doesn't want to.
Understandable.
Yes, she. Not every rogue is stereotyped sticky fingers.
Mama raised her right.
Dad did not.
That didn't raise her.
Exactly. That's where I was going. So, Genesis, what do you do outside of, I guess, punching things?
Well, I try to avoid punching, but I guess I help wherever I'm needed.
Oh, Elric is going to lean down to Clisty. It reminds me of Odin. Is he going to leave like Odin?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm probably not the person to talk about the holy people, considering,
Yeah.
my history.
Iron Ball.
If we believe the letter, I'm still
Sticks out a hand.
skeptical. Could have just been a very wily wizard pretending to be Bahamut.
I mean, I'm 90% sure, judging by the craftsmanship, those are actual divine weapons. Considering.
Just
Really?
gotta check something.
What would I roll, I guess, to check that, Jeebus, against, like, just general craftsmanship?
I know this is a weird question, just because we just met, but would you punch Elric in the face with those?
Do not.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that. I don't know him very well. He's probably a good
It's
person.
for science.
Don't listen to her.
Elric knows Smith's tools, but you have to go over there.
Iron
Yeah, I
Ball's
got
gonna
it.
walk over
I
to
was
Genesis
just
and give
waiting.
him a handshake.
All right. If you wouldn't mind, I would just like to look them over for a second.
You may borrow them, but I will not do it myself.
No worries. As you kind of see, Elric already has like a gauntlet, like a giant gauntlet that seems to pulsate electricity on his other hand. That's not carrying the giant greatsword. I'm fine without.
Well,
Advantage.
Right.
But that's what's up?
Please tell me the number. I'm looking for your gauntlet. I forgot where we put it.
Garmir is in items. It's just
It's
in
right
items.
under the players, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
on. It's
other
right underneath the
hangouts.
collar of the pack.
Items.
It's right underneath.
No, I always forget where I leave my own items tab.
Yeah, no worries.
Save changes, shift to the players. Did that show up for you?
Whoa, look at that
Yep,
thing.
that's what's on my arm.
So
That's not
that is.
carrying
Thanos.
sword. Yes.
It's actually the
I
witch
actually
blade,
snap a
but-
few times.
I was about
Please
to
don't
say
snap.
It's definitely a witch blade, and so that is on his right arm, right?
Yeah, my right and my left arm hold Graham.
Right. And this is what's strapped to Rowan's back.
And as he's kind of looking over it, he takes off his gauntlet for a minute. Needs to get Whistle down and dirty with this, and he pulls out like a small pack, a giant pack of like tools, like for introspecting different metals and stuff, and just
Wow.
kind of like gives them a light tap. Yep, this is good. I'll let you determine the roll since I kind of
With the 28, you are able to determine these were not forged. there is not a single mark that would tell you that this was forged, sanded, or brought, or this was metal that was moved in any way. These were created this way.
Like who?
Like, they just came into existence looking like this.
Okay, so there's no maker's mark on any of these, as Auric's kind of like just looking over, meaning that they were just amalgamated into existence, meaning either two things. There's a really cool craftsman wizard I need to meet at some point, or they are divine. I'm going to lean into divine considering the letter.
Divine.
He'll be a wizard.
It could be, but there's no magical scarring or anything. Or at least from I could tell from residual
Scarring.
in forgery and metalworking it would. Since it'd leave very minuscule marks that you would miss from the eye.
But if they're casting zero gravity,
How many graviturgy wizards do you know?
3?
And do they work with metal at all?
That's how I learned about it.
Fair enough. Are they all your family?
Yes.
Would they make these?
For the right price.
And, Genesis, you didn't pay for anyone for this leather, correct? You were just given it?
Good heavens, no. I was given it, along
Okay.
with some very tasty fish.
Then I have reason to believe these are divine, and he'll hand them back to you.
What sort of fish did you had?
Oh, God.
They were exquisite. They were from my home country, which not from around where I was. Very odd man, but very kind.
Interesting. Ironball, with one hand sticking out to give you a handshake, the other hand he offers you a small cup of soy sauce.
Don't take that.
I shake his hand and I take the soy sauce. I'm like, why? What's in it?
No, just, he's offering you a drink. That's what he drinks.
Yes.
You drink soy sauce.
Yes.
I get 2 fingers and I put it on his neck, on the side of his neck,
Oh, no.
and I start counting.
Roll a Constitution save.
Oh, shit, he's about to go
Iron Ball.
furl.
Oh, okay.
Ironball's about to go furl for fucking soy sauce.
I don't think that's the case, but
Oh, my God.
Heart rate's a little off, but that could probably counts as the amount of salt this cat intakes. But physically, seems fine.
oh, I do apologize. As he turns his head slightly a bit away, burps, and you just kind of see this very smelly, very ominous-looking cloud of smoke that just came out of his mouth. I had consumed more soy sauce last night than I thought possible.
Well, you must be a very strong being for consuming all that and still being in perfect condition.
I have been consuming it as far as I remember, but I am temporary member of Drakettes until their metal one shows up again.
Metal one.
Yes, they call him
Manlet.
Jackal, but I don't see any doggy ears on his head.
You haven't met him personally, then. Alric just rubs the side of his neck.
It probably is for the best.
Yeah.
I feel like there is
Well,
context
hopefully-
I do not know, but I don't think I need to know.
It's not a big deal.
Yes, I was also known as a monster hunter. At least that's what Master Purble had told me.
Monster Hunter. Well, this is a very, unique group. And I look at all of you. Very unique.
I get told that a lot. That or I'm a fuck up. One of the two.
No, I would not say that.
I'll
It's
just-
fine.
Yeah,
You get
he's
used to it.
told that he's fucked up a lot, especially the
I
last.
would.
I'll just ping that so people understand exactly what Iron Ball is.
I always forgot he was a monster hunter, because
Yeah.
fucking God bless.
Over at Cause, Elric is either known as that guy who owes me money or that guy who was okay and doesn't owe me money.
Well, more so the guy that would party hard with everyone, or the guy that owes them money and would get beat up in the back alley. One of the two. Most of the time, it seems that most of the people that hated me were dead, so...
Yeah.
If they weren't, they are now.
Oh. You haven't heard about the siege of Novrad Cause recently, have you?
No.
Actually, yeah. I don't know if the world has heard about the siege of Novrad
Not
Cause.
really. No, I was. That's kind of what I was getting to. It's like, no, you really wouldn't.
Oh, we just
The Cause was closed, though.
You did hear that. So let's go back to the map so I can show my new player what we're talking about real quick. So in this world, all dwarves have originated from a single place. It is the tallest mountain in the Anjordova, Nogrit Kaz. And they have a very fantastic defense against dragons, but the unfortunate thing is, if those doors close, they close for a period of 1,000 years, no matter what. You've heard a lot of people squabbling, just like, you know, how people squabble about politics in the real world. Some wanted Norgrit Cause to close because those damn dirty dwarves would stay in their damn hole, and other people were more attuned with the world, saying that the dwarves and their war machines would help save the North from the Chromatics' tyranny. But it's definitely up to you if you had picked a side on that fact. But for what is known now is that the Norgrit Cause doors have been left open.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's where the Dragon Skull's actually from. If you're going to be with us. Know that we fought like a month-long war? God, I forgot. And we were stuck in the...
long.
Yep. We were in Novrad Cause without any supplies.
You were there for 3 months.
Oh, sorry.
You had a
3-month
break,
war.
and you had a 2-month break, and then your sequence of actually like doing things in Nogrit Cause of the war effort would take about a month.
Okay. I assumed the siege was a month long, that's why I was just saying that.
Yeah, so the entire siege was a month long, but the
Okay.
entire war was more like 3.
So yeah, we were in there for 3 months, got locked in, bang bang boom, killed a bunch of things, deposed some royalty, got really pissed off at the flower shop, which contextually makes sense, but without it does not.
They technically saved the king, but not really, because somebody screwed up and decided to reincarnate him.
I mean, he was
As a
also
half
split.
Thanks for that.
He was also split in half, so I don't think you can revivify someone that's literally in 2 pieces.
And venting.
Goose?
That doesn't work like that.
Yes, it does.
Mending
It doesn't.
What if
Wait,
you
mending?
put the 2 pieces back
Mending
together?
lets you mend body
Hey.
parts together?
A corpse is technically an object.
Iron-
I hate that fucking ruling.
Iron Ball
It's
just
funny.
is Zephyr right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zephyr's been giving offhanded comments.
Yeah. Iron Ball just pats Zephyr, basically on the leg because, unfortunately, Iron Ball is only 3 foot 5 inches. I apologize. I suspect my niece has too much influence of the magic thing.
You know, I'm pretty sure I saved the king, so.
Yes,
I didn't
you
say
did.
you didn't save him. He just technically couldn't be king anymore because he was a halfling.
At least his son took over, and he was more.
Yeah, his
I'll
son's
say
pretty cool.
You did what
Yeah,
you
he's
could
more-
with your resources.
he's also more like-minded, like myself, thankfully. So now we have war machines coming out of the cause.
Is that a good or bad thing?
Good for us because it'll go against Marthain and kind of push him back.
No,
Bad
I mean
because-
King having similar personality as you.
As much as I come off as a dumbass idiot, having a sound mind for tactician and generally being war aligned is actually a good thing during times of war rather than someone that just sits and makes decisions without any information. No offense.
No, I figured I asked since last time I had to do the tactical thing. We destroyed an entire boat that was owned by Yellow Dragon.
Wait. You're the people that blew up the boat?
The Prismarine, you would know the name.
Yep.
Fireball doesn't
Alright, just
remember.
say the boat.
Fireball doesn't remember.
The Ironball, no. Everybody else in this fucking part knows the name of the Prismarine that got sunk by a group of nobodies that disappeared after it sank.
Wait.
No way.
Yes, I believe they called it B Team. Or, no, I think it was D Team. Disposable.
It's the D team, yeah.
You can actually
Because
see
they were-
Ironball looking, trying to remember, and
Because they
then
were
he's sipping on
dicked on
his
that whole
soy
section.
sauce. And then he stops and
Worst
is like,
way.
oh, yes, I think Region has the funny pop stick that points to Rowan. That's something similar that she has, but better.
Oh, he had the, I think he called it the ship obliterator.
Well, he did not shoot ship. It was someone I was working with. But I forgot his name. He didn't have much
never mind.
presence. There was also, I think, Funny Man with slippers and funny box.
I've seen the funny box.
Yes,
you
I
motherfucker.
slapped the funny box.
Tell me as I see that Klaus is just like in the corner somewhere.
Nope, I rolled for it. Klaus is in here.
Oh, I think I might know where he is. So, now that you're with us, would you like to come on to an adventure to the Umbran Forest? It'll be great times.
Of course. Will there be danger?
Oh, 100%, because it's Callisti's family.
I'll get my armor.
I'm just going to say this right now. I don't know how familiar you are with Duskhavens, but they are very comparable to the Elwins, if you know who they are. I don't know if Genesis would know either of those names.
Not at all.
Either way. I need to get packed and need to pack more booze before I get going, so...
Your soy sauce.
No, I don't drink soy sauce. I drink actual hard ale. And you see, like, on his side, there is, like, a small... So, it's this gentleman talking about the cat. You see a, like, what looks like a giant kind of, like, bottle or canteen, but it's just for booze.
Oh, are all of you heavy drinkers?
No, just me and the
Not
cat.
really.
What do you mean? I don't drink your strange alcohol. He drinks his soy sauce.
That doesn't mean you're not a heavy drinker, you soy sauce alcoholic.
Is there alcohol in this soy sauce?
No,
Just salt.
I'm pretty sure if I just put them in front of a salt lick, it would be comparable at this point.
I do not understand why they seem to have such issues with me drinking soy sauce takes. Why is my tongue feeling weird?
You're probably having a heart attack.
I mean, because it's a garnish. I'm sorry.
It is good
Ah,
garnish.
I don't. Zephyr, I feel like he has a similar mindset of myself, of where hitting him with reason won't really work. So you have to hit him with feelings instead.
Wait, are we comparing soy sauce to kale?
No, we're comparing it to alcohol.
We said it was a garnish. That's what kale is.
Soy sauce is just a garnish. It's just an extra flavorant. It's nothing really else.
It's flavoring in the sauce, but
I mean,
Conversation.
welcome
Welcome to
to the
Cats.
yeah, welcome. I mean, fuck, what's that Greek fish paste? Now I'm trying to think. I know what it is off the top of my head.
I would just go with probably fish paste.
No, there's an actual name. I'm gonna look this up. Now I'm actually. Oh.
As he's thinking, Genesis, you see a incredibly bandaged girl come out of the kitchen, quickly drop a plate of sausage, bacon, a slice of quiche, and here you go, here's breakfast, bye. And nervously is run back into the kitchen.
Is she okay? She looked hurt.
She suffered from the burns when Marthane decided to set the flames, his fiery breath upon Tanmarine. It was my fault, in a sense. Me and the D team for killing the yellow dragon. He apparently did not like that and wanted to personally deal with our insurgents.
You can't blame yourself, Iron Ball, for the fact that dragons are.
I can blame myself.
They did this.
I was weak. I cannot kill the oversized dragon.
Like I said, don't blame yourself, because if you were there, you would have died as well. Best we can do, survive, and then eventually get to the point where we can take him down slowly. Maybe we could be like the... Oh god, I don't want to be compared to the dinguses. Actually, never mind.
I actually
Please
worked
don't.
with the dinguses briefly. Or at least...
I'm sorry for your loss.
Please remember that Genesis is the first person who's come here and not asked for the shithole.
The what hole?
So this was originally a bar owned by the dinguses, if you've ever heard of them.
It rings a bell, but no, I'm not familiar.
I thought the dinguses were like a household name, Jeebus, above table.
No.
Okay,
no.
okay.
They're like, just what he said. Seems familiar. Nah.
Okay.
And they're a household name in Gravencliff because, they lived here.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense then, considering we lived in like Ten Town for a while, and
Yeah.
basically they were an adventuring party that was also trying to stop Marthane. They own this bar, but then all of them left to other things. One is apparently in the Underdark doing something. And the other two are unknown.
If you happen to see spiders, that was their ecological disaster that they caused.
I thought the spider thing was fixed.
Genesis, as you were walking through town, you did see a lot of people wearing silk.
No.
Let's put it this way, we've had to clean up a lot of messes from them.
And we also have to clean up a few of our own.
That was because of you. And Jackal.
I feel like this jackal person did a lot of trouble.
Bro, no, Jackal's dope, alright? Like, you just gotta get past the, being just a kid and fucking up sometimes, right? Like, we all fucked up when we were kids, right? And sometimes when we were adults.
I mean, he did get away with biting some guy's face off, so...
Yeah, I still
I didn't get away. I spent 3 months in jail for doing that,
I mean, your penance was watching about 100 people get murdered in front of you and have blood covering you, so to each their own.
Oh, if you're new to town, don't ever piss off for Percival. Parable.
Yes, that is my master.
It wasn't even that dude. It was one of his, little dudes. And he just stood in the doorway, and they just kept coming and getting hit. And there was blood everywhere.
Okay.
And one time he got tackled. And then even when he was on the ground, he was just swinging the flail. People were dying.
Jeff, we've talked about this in the counseling. We're about to go into flashbacks, just
I imagine his eyes like that fucking dog meme of looking at the cupcakes and it's just like
1,000-yard stare starts coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Jeff, I need you to just go find a guy right now.
Yes,
No
good
problem.
fun.
Yes.
What do you need? What do you need it for?
Actually, do you know if the man is still in the Nine Lights church set up, or did he leave? Henry.
Oh, Henry?
Yeah. Is he still there?
He's got like a church now. Like the only building in Tent Town is like he's got like a full bucket, like it's a building, like a big one.
Well, I guess I know where we're stopping before we head out then.
Super fucking dope. Like I went there, gave me some bread, like a
I
little bit
am
of wine.
curious,
Nice.
but what are we doing with this Henry Nine Lights thing? Please catch me up to speed. You are speaking lingo that I do not know about.
I just wish to talk to him because he had mentioned Eris, and sadly, the only sigil of the demon of that church. Let me rephrase that. The only sigil of that I had of their religion, I threw at a devil demon hole, and then it went away.
I'm just gonna roll history if I can remember Eris a little bit.
Ooh.
Did he meet Eris? Because like Eris was just
He
there for a
did,
second
yeah.
through.
Yeah,
Did.
he
Okay.
just he
You
pauses.
remember-
He pauses, thinks about it. Then he remembers the funny guy with the sandals and the bathrobe and the
Bloody
funny
slippers.
box. Yes. Oh. Wait, are you referring to the one? I believe his name was Eris Kenneth, Keen, something like that.
Yes, Sir Eric Knopf.
Yes, he was in Tamarine in a bathrobe and bunny slippers.
He didn't change. Apparently.
I thought I wore
What is
more
this
weird
thing?
attire.
What is this thing about Nine Lights? Last I remember, he was helping, at least my group, with the Yellow Dragon.
From
Oh,
my,
Partially.
he's quite helpful.
from my understanding, the Nine Lights is a religion that he started.
Yes, it's some, beings with powers that can grant other peoples with clerical and warlock-ish powers can, distribute them throughout the countryside, especially if they get more followers.
Like I said,
yes.
gods are fake.
Let's not get into this.
I will have to debate with you on that one, niece. There is a...
It's more like a sliding scale, really. I have a spreadsheet I can show you. Yes, Sir Genesis, I am Sir Pendleton. He will take off his top hat and give you a extremely deep bow.
Your name
Fire.
is what? I was distracted by the fact that he's a robot.
It's a Warforged, actually. And you can call me Sir Pendleton.
Sir Pendleton.
Yes, yeah.
I'll
let
be
me
sure to
show
remember
you.
that.
If you scroll down to the tab in the NPCs tab, if you open that up and scroll down to the silver plant, you can see all of the employees.
Oh. Okay. So, Sir Pendleton. I'll be sure to remember that. And I bow.
If you are staying in this establishment for quite some time, Mr. Sean here has decided to give up his room and stay in one of the employee rooms instead of the owner's suite.
No, I don't mean to intrude. I can take the smallest room you have.
That's fine. No, I'm literally a goblin.
Yes.
Pretty sure he lived in the cabinets for a while and kept getting stuck in them.
I couldn't reach the door handle. That's why I can't. I can't. I'm not a prissy guy, and I have someone else open doors for me. I'm terrified of door handles.
Door handles.
Also, I can't reach them.
I know that
Speaking of
feeling.
doors, door got put out back, right?
The door.
I'm guarding your garden. Who wants a riddle? I don't speak mule.
To explain, we stole a sentient door, and he now lives in our garden.
I'm very lonely.
Do you want me to get you another sentient door made?
Let it be a woman.
I
I
prefer to
don't
think
know
of
what
it
that's
as
going to do, but sure.
liberated.
I really want to see this door. Can I walk to see the door?
Go ahead.
Yes.
It's right
I
out in
do
the
not
garden.
have
Just
an image of the door. Just
That's
to show-
fine.
Just to tell you, but yes, if you walk over here, I will shift Z to where you are. Just to figure you around. You see a garden plot with half of it covered by a large stone door with a. So the door is. I'll just use my ruler, but the door is right here.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah. So you walk. So pretty much. So think of it as like a garden that's outside. So you walk outside, and you walk towards a fenced-in garden. This fence is about 5 feet tall, and there's just a stone door that does not fit the architecture at all. And as you get closer and closer, you see a dwarven face pop out of the door. What gets wetter as it dries?
Howl.
And it opens.
That was a good one, though. Took me days to figure it out the first time.
It like slightly closes. You've heard that before. I thought it was being original. Shit. Working on a working material.
Tell you what, I'll show you a few. I will share you.
It'll close a little more. You were talking to me.
I will. Every time I am here, we'll have a conversation.
What is your name, noble gentleman?
Genesis the Gentle.
Genesis the Gentle. I will engrave it into my mind. And you literally hear stone carving.
Like it.
I'm sure you're here to see the mule. Don't get on her bad side.
No, I've come to see you. The talking door.
Really?
Indeed.
Everybody comes from hell, no.
No, they didn't mention the mule.
They didn't mention the vampire slaying mule.
The what?
immediately pushes back. Move.
Wait, what? Push. Yes.
That mule kills vampires.
Quite frequently, actually. She protects this place from the undead.
I will not lie and say that now I'm not intrigued now
Well,
by this mule.
It's really about the silver horseshoes and the holier than thou attitude.
I've never been happier that I silvered a fucking mule's shoes.
Well, you can get many mules, but you can hardly find any talking doors.
Well, where I'm from, and he goes into an incredibly long and boring story.
I'm listening.
2 hours later.
I mean, it takes a while. But you do learn a lot about the history of Nogurt Kaz.
Okay, so I'm gonna add that to my proficiencies, and I'm kidding.
You know, no, actually, do it. Do add that to your proficiencies. For some fucking reason, you guys end up back in Nogurt
Oh,
Kaz.
sorry, my bad. That was my
actually,
fault.
if you're speaking to dwarves, give yourself. It's going to be kind of hard to add, but try to remember that you have a +2 when you're speaking to dwarves for persuasion or deception checks.
Plus
Call
two
it.
speaking to dwarves.
Call it dwarf icebreak.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to bonds.
Alright, just during that quick time, Ironball will then resume conversation on Eris to Elric and ask, but I am curious, what business do you have with Eris Kanath?
More so just curiosity on some Drakehead whereabouts and whatnot. It's nothing too major, and just wonder where his side or his stance is and everything. Plus, I was wondering if he would know the weird demon devil that Klaus was associating with.
Then I believe I can help you in some degree to that, as my profession, or at least when I was in both the Blood Arena and my training with Master Purple, has given me some insight in hunting monsters and also sight protection.
Well, Callisti, when are we heading out then to?
As soon as I got the walking house ready and the skeleton packed up.
The fucking what?
You remember the skeleton?
No, I got that. What I was more so on the other thing.
Oh, I think they offered to loan us the walking house.
Goddamn Balthazar's roaming castle.
I was gonna teleport us, but you know.
Wouldn't that don't your not to be ignorant of this, wouldn't your family have like charms against just people teleporting in? Even if it
Felicity,
is
you
family.
guys were not loaned the walking house. The skeleton is being transported by the moving house, but you guys wouldn't fit.
Oh.
Let's just say there's a magical cap to that house, and the skeleton barely makes it.
Oh,
We
shit.
don't get to.
Okay.
We don't get to ride in.
Balthazar can't come, is all I'm saying.
Oh, thank fuck. I'm sad we don't get to ride in Balthazar's roaming castle.
I just knew that we were like, it was transporting the skeleton, and that was the reason why we couldn't teleport there.
I always assumed, like, and this is above table, I thought Callisti's family would have, like, charm for people just teleporting, even if family.
We have notifications, and very, very
Yes.
few people would have any idea what their teleportation sigil would be.
Let's just
That
let's
would-
just say Felicity hasn't tried yet.
Okay.
And
Right.
no, nobody besides of Duskhaven knows the teleportation circle runes. Dulciana doesn't know the teleportation circle
Okay.
runes.
I was just about to ask that one.
Alright, well, I was
Alright,
gonna...
if you would like, then Iron Ball.
Very well,
gonna
I
go
shall accompany you.
church.
Taking turns to takes. Be sure to alert the other alley cats that I will be with the Drakettes temporarily and be back if able.
Genesis, we're going to a church. Do you want to come?
Hold on, one more. And that's when I ask him what runs but never walks.
A river.
Very good.
Oh,
All right,
son, I made up half the riddles you told me.
Then I have met the master.
Come back when you got some game.
Just like, just starts dribbling a stone basketball on the face of a door like an image just pops up.
Using his nose.
And I will bring tales, my friend. Tales to share to you.
I
I'll
can't
bring
have
knuckles.
any of those. I don't have an ass.
Do you have one behind you?
No, that's a mule. That's very different. That's only half an ass. I got a cheek.
You are funny.
Can't bring tails, but I can bring knuckles.
Oh my god.
Farewell, my friend. I will return. And I will bring game.
Sir Genesis, enjoy your travels and bring me some riddles.
Indeed. Should I bring you something else?
Email Dole.
Working on it.
I'll keep my eyes open.
I guess as we're walking, or as
Alright, let me. I have. Hey, there it is.
Okay.
Show you guys Ravencliff proper.
yeah, we are
It's been a
down
while since
here.
we've been on this map.
Yeah.
We're like in this far back pushed back corner, right?
You guys are in the lower ward. You are this big building next to that fountain.
This one.
That's the fountain.
Okay.
That's the building. You're the L-shaped building currently.
I always thought the Silver Pint / the other building was in the docks. I might be
No.
wrong though.
Because
Okay.
the docks is still technically outside the walls.
Oh, okay.
You guys have
Oh.
been in the lower ward this whole time.
See, we just
And
need to
I-
keep charging Growl, and eventually we'll own this entire block of large buildings.
Pretty
I'm
much.
sure you guys will be able to figure out how to do that.
Anyway.
Because, really, what you guys currently own
Just gonna draw.
is it alt?
Yeah, it's alt. You click, then alt again.
You kind of own like about this much.
The bakery is like a little
More
bit
than what
past
I
the
own.
block.
The bakery is across the street.
Oh, okay,
The
okay,
bakery?
okay. Yeah,
They
like,
don't have a bakery, but there's a bakery that's literally across the street.
we went there a
Still
few
in that
times.
bakery.
Yeah.
No,
You know
she's
what?
a nice woman.
If I draw this, can one of you guys like actually like draw it?
I got it.
You can help.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, wait,
Alright, people need to stop putting arrows, please. Okay, that's close enough. Move the arrows to see if it... Yeah, it's close enough.
I can move it and kind of stretch it.
Okay, then yeah.
Oh god, I got my text too. No.
But, so, Genesis, or you said Jen?
Yes, my friends call me Jen. You're more than welcome to.
So, Jen, what's your... You said you were religiously based, and you seem of that ilk. What is your, sigil? As he's kind of looking for, like, his religious symbol. Or, is he wearing it, like, out front, or is it more, like... I guess it's a question for you.
Actually, that's something that I was gonna talk to you about, Jeebus. I don't know what my religion would be, honestly.
So are you actually religious or do you live by an oath?
I live by an oath, but like it was
Okay.
something like where I was healed by a being from my my blindness, and then I just walked a path that had set out for me.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. Roll me a D100.
Oh hell yeah! I've never won, and I've never used one before. Let's do this.
They're very... Oh my god.
You have absolutely no fucking idea what kind of entity healed your eyes.
Okay.
His name may have started with Asmodeus.
Oh god.
He was called the Morning Star.
I don't quite know what faith I am. I just walk, I guess.
Ah, you're one of the Oathbound. You don't have a god, but just follow an order. Understandable.
I do, but I was sort of blinded by a freak accident when I was a knight, and something healed me, and then I could see again.
Where did you
Interesting.
fight then?
Oh, sorry.
No, I am curious of the circumstances that led to Genesis here losing his eyes.
What did you want to know?
Was it from, as you said, it was freak accident, but what was the accident, if I may ask?
Well, it wasn't a freak accident. My brother.
I'm gonna step in right now. If your character would not dissolve this information, you don't have to.
Okay. Let's just say that I'm not a fan of hot tea. Perhaps in due
think
time
I
I'll tell you more.
understand. That is
Yeah,
fine.
I
Sips. Sips hot tea.
Yeah.
I ask because usually accidents are not truly accidents from my personal experience.
No.
And
But
don't
it
say-
is much more kinder than the truth.
Perhaps.
If you have something you'd wish to keep personal, don't keep it in mind. I was just striking up conversation as you're one of the newest members to join the Insanity, for lack of a better word.
Yes.
It is fine.
I am temporary
Maybe
member.
in due time, it'll slip out in conversation.
Yeah, no worry.
I am temporary member, but it's best that at least you two are familiar how well, Edric has already seen me fight before. But since we are approaching the establishment of Aris Kanath, just so you know, and he will list off a couple of words in his various languages because of his profession and background.
I know like half of those actually. Holy shit. Whoa. Let me look. Hold on. Yeah, I have no. Oh, you don't know Primordial?
No. He's a hunter. He doesn't hunt elementally. He wants to go after dragons.
Makes sense.
Then he adds, right, I don't know if you know what I know, or at least the languages I speak, but I could at least read very, very poorly. As in perhaps 1 or 2 letters. As he holds up 2 fingers. I do apologize. I am illiterate.
What a long adventure this is going to be. As Ulrich just like pushes past like the guards near the gate, like not like in a meaning way, but just like going through.
I suggest perhaps we stop before we enter the church establishment. I may need to perform a ritual or 2.
No worries. Also,
Alright, well, as you guys leave the gates of Tin Town, I'm going to call a 5-minute break here so everybody can use the bathroom, get a new drink, so I can use the bathroom.
Talk to our new player, excite them, annoy.
Yay! Let's do that.
Not a problem.
I hope you are enjoying this though. Like,
Oh, I am. Heck yeah, I love this.
I've tried to like stay true to character, but also I don't want to like. I don't think we want to like self-impose anything and just have it fit more naturally. So
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Like, I do want to share a lot about my character, but I do want to do it.
it's
Organically,
just
yes.
Go with go with the flow of the story as long as it like fits. Like that Elric, for all intents and purposes, is generally a chill guy. Except for last arc, but we're not going to talk about it last arc.
Oh,
For the record, we still don't know jack about Zephyr.
Yeah,
He's been with us
like
the whole time.
Oh,
yeah.
I need to know more about Zephyr.
I will also
It's
add...
funny. It's funny that the front line now is all talking to each other.
Yeah, so just to give you a quick heads up, Iron Ball is a temporary member. My actual character is off elsewhere right now.
Okay.
He has
Different
he has like
campaign,
a,
or
no. He went because we were going to Callisti's home. He didn't want to join us, so
Yeah,
okay.
so
Like,
it's...
the other side of that too was there's this chick named Ari who can read minds, and
Jackal wanted to like search for his homeland and try to like discover himself more in more ways than one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so jumping in before I said a thing for Jackal's reasons. Oh man.
That's a normal thing though. We always talk over each other.
I know. That's why I am used to it with you guys. If it wasn't the work situation, or at least in the presence, I'd probably be telling everyone to shut up and let the other people finish talking. But anyway, but yeah, so what they said is mostly accurate. Other thing too is that Jackal, well, last arc, Jackal, my previous character Jackal, did not have very good bonding situations with the other some of the party members, so he
just
hopped out to get some fresh air. Except now he's going down south in more ways than one.
Yeah. Going fast, something, and homebound. Da 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 da.
But yeah,
No,
so just continue.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that
But
Iron
yeah.
Ball's gonna cast this year or use his hunter's mythicism.
Well, we're still waiting for Haboose anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna say I just really appreciate how the only thing that Zephyr has done this campaign, not this campaign, this episode is sip tea.
It's like
I just want it every
It's
single
what?
time Brady has opened his mouth, he just says sips tea.
he either says sips tea or is like lets out like a very snide remark about cooking.
It's
Yeah.
just Sometimes when we're talking about certain things, the player is like, "Ooh,
Yeah. No,
not
I get
ready."
that.
I'm like, I can certainly roleplay a couple of side eyes for sure.
I think that's the thing. Is sometimes
like,
I
Genesis
think
said, "Oh, my eyes were burned by hot tea." Oh, Zephyr sips tea.
you'll kind of get used to it. Marzer, Moogle, and I tend to go off on tirades a lot of bullshit because we've known each other for like the longest. Yeah, it's a part of the character dynamic that's been built up. Plus, we've also known each other for so long. We can kind of.
My character's a book nerd, so she'll just go off on things.
And mine's a like giant Smitty nerd / actual dad. Like the kid that he was talking to is actually his daughter, who, funny enough, he had just found and thought she was dead for about 10 years. But that's a whole. It was a whole.
We usually call him Party Dad, but I haven't because his actual daughter is there.
Yeah. Also, but no, Elric is like a party dad, but at the same time, he also has that at least last arc tended to get very aggressive. But that was also because there was a lot of so to explain, Novrit Kaz was Elric's home, more or less, and his old helm got burnt down by the Burnt Coalition, aka Marthane's big bad fucker group, because of some of the runes he was carrying and flaunting about. And we had just learned last session, this is above table, so your character won't know unless Elric talks about it, but last session we had just learned Elric's sword, the great sword he's carrying, is basically 7 god weapons, kind of all crafted together and not bursting at the seams.
See, and when we mentioned the skeleton in the house, his sword back in the ancient time killed that skeleton, which was technically one of the moons.
Well, one of the weapons did, not his sword specifically. It was a spear that killed it and was used to craft his sword. It was all we know of the 7 weapons was one was a spear, and that's about it.
Oh.
Now they're a crappy greatsword.
They're a great sword. This thing hits like a truck.
When you hit, don't get hit first.
I hit well. I just get downed every encounter.
I will also add this. So Iron Ball, as I said, he's a temporary character. So when you encounter my actual character, Jackal, you'll learn more about him when you meet him in person. But you can probably ask the other characters, the other people about him, which I'm pretty sure you gained some hints about. Teeth marks.
Oh, is that pertaining to Jackal?
Yeah.
What is
Jackal
he?
literally bit a guy's face off.
He's a so above table. He's a shifter fighter.
He's an Eldritch Knight.
So
what does he shift into?
So shifters are basically like
Good question.
closest thing to werewolves, but not exactly.
Oh, hell yeah.
They could be literally any animal, like werebears, etc. Usually jackals form go between a literal jackal, or like pieces of it, or a bear, depending on some roles.
I will refrain from making any furry jokes around him.
Go ahead and make furry jokes.
I don't even
Says the person who literally just said Jeebus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's just a shit ton of tabaxi. Someone just sees that in the DM.
We got a bunch of animals in this,
let's just say
Wait
that
till you see my shtick.
Oh god. What, hit him with the flaming spear?
I want to be the best. Oh, I was talking about the fact that I can basically be a whole fucking herd.
that is true.
Being animals.
Did you take conjure animals at all, or do you ever prepare it, or no?
You know, it hasn't been incredibly necessary in the moment, but now that I am where I am, it's probably gonna rear its head here or there.
One thing I recommend for conjure animals, you could summon 2 giant eagles. It's the funniest shit ever.
Wait till I summon 2 giant eagles and then turn me and my dog into giant eagles.
I would. So a suggestion, which I'm sure Jeebus may have mentioned it before too, is for conjuring animals or anything summoning or transformation, let them know ahead of time. So yeah, just let them know ahead of time so you can get a token prepared for you. I tend to do that also for like my druids or players when they ask me, and I take the time to remember that because sometimes I will
I was
forget.
gonna say, doesn't he also have like a shit ton though from you, Miser? Like he should have
Yes.
like just some saved up.
Yes, but here's
Holy
the thing
shit,
too.
but
I
would he
kind of
draw
pick
all
out
those?
from the forms that are here anyway. So
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna post that in our thing. It's just
I was gonna just simply add that my
those were the last two messages to Jeebus.
holy fuck.
my character from the previous campaign, he never used the conjured animals or summoning animals. He just became the creatures.
I mean, conjure animals realistically is more of a because Moon Druid is more about the shifting. Conjure animals is more of a Shepherd Druid thing because like Shepherd Druid gets so many benefits. But I've also used it for Adoria, and my God, dude,
Back in
those
my
fucking
day.
giant eagles go hard.
I've
Never
heard a
saved us.
portion of this conversation. Yes, if you're gonna summon something and I don't have the token for it, because you see most of my tokens for animals already.
Correct.
Let me know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright, is everybody back?
Yeah.
I have
so.
a question.
I have an answer.
So, just before we get into leaving Ravencliff, we didn't really get into the scales thing. I wanted to see if I could make some armor for Tick
Gonna say
out of all that.
I think I asked this last time, but Tick's not coming with you guys this time, is he?
not that
No.
I want to. I do not want to get him in
Oh.
mixed up with Callisti's family. Like
I mean,
he's
I don't know
fine.
where I missed that, but I missed it.
we were talking about this yesterday, so this was actually
Oh,
outside of game. Yeah,
I thought it was in session.
No,
No,
it was
no.
outside.
it was yesterday because you were asking us yesterday if we wanted to,
Right.
and I was like, no, because Callisti's family will probably experiment on him, and no.
I mean,
Oh,
I would absolutely leave
okay.
this up to a vote. But you guys currently aren't leaving Gravencliff yet. You guys are just you're just going heading to Ted Town for a little bit.
I wouldn't experiment on him. He would experiment on you.
Well, if that's the case, I would leave the scales with maybe Ophelia, see if she could do that for him for sure.
I mean, Alric could also kind of help make it because he is a craftsman. if you ask him before we leave.
Ophelia is literally only a chef.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
know. But she's my buddy.
Like I said, if you want,
If he's
like,
not coming, then I won't worry about it.
okay. If you do want like armor and stuff, don't forget like Rick is insanely capable of making stuff. You just gotta ask him. But no one ever asked him because the last time he was asked to make arrows, he held on to them for like months.
He also bought
Feels
too, if I recall.
feels Tiernan, bro.
To be fair, Tyrion also made Kermit's armor, so that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, the first person he made armor for, he made armor out of every entity we had ever killed.
Oh
But
shit.
yeah,
So had so much
But yeah,
shit left over.
but if anyone wants anything like forge-wise, Elric can make it. The only thing he can't do is enchant it with magic yet, and I'm assuming that might.
But
man,
if
only
anybody
thing I could've-
wants, if anybody wants drugs, then
Callisti's got you.
Callisti,
Yeah.
yeah, Callisti and Zephyr got you.
We didn't make
Everybody
super
wants
heroin.
to-
I have some, but like I don't have the super drug.
You have some, but those are for you.
Yeah.
We're not selling the super heroin.
Yeah, we're not. That's called. We're going to use it on Marthane and kill him, or get him addicted
All
to
right,
it.
I'm gonna
Well-
put you all fucking at this place.
Well, why do
quick
you think Jackal kept his? Also,
I know because we didn't ask this above table. Cheeky.
Yes.
What is Genesis is the ASMR, correct?
Yes.
So I know. Okay, that's what I thought because I just wanted to make sure though.
okay. So before we
I want to say he's an
enter,
ASMR, but he doesn't quite know that he's an ASMR.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, I
But
was,
so
he's
he's like
been getting subtle hints. Also, gods have been talking to him.
I didn't know. Is Callisti coming with us? Because I thought it was just the three boys going, unless she wants to.
I thought the whole party was going.
I thought we were all
Oh,
invited.
okay. Then yeah. I said anyone could come, but I guess yeah. Might as well just bring the whole party because it would make sense.
Let's go with the whole party's coming.
I learned that last night. You guys don't like that when you leave someone behind.
See, no, we're
And
fine
do
with
dumb
we're
shit.
fine with we're fine with it. It's just if you're gonna do dumb shit, tell the party you're gonna do dumb shit.
No, that's not it.
No.
Tiernan is a different type of character. But also, I get bored easily.
so let me see.
It's okay, Jeebus. ADHD does that to people.
I know.
One, two,
It really does.
Yeah.
I live with it every day.
Yeah, agreed.
I think a lot of us live with it. That's why we play fantasy games. And pretend that
Yeah.
we're people.
Yeah.
I can pretend this is my life now. Anyway.
So, Genesis, if you'd like to drag your token onto the mat, you can use either one of your characters. You're still technically in a town. You're just outside the walls, so I don't know how safe you would feel without putting on your armor outside of the city walls.
Okay, it's outside the city walls?
Yes.
Okay, I'm putting on my armor.
I mean, I'd wear the armor down the street. I'm talking about Ravencliff, for God's sake.
He doesn't know Ravencliff yet.
Yeah, he hasn't been mugged 3 times yet.
He's new.
Yeah,
He
let him
been
go.
assaulted by summoned devils in the middle of the street.
I've used the same map for one of my sessions. That's funny.
Really?
Yeah,
So
I've used it before.
this actually was a completely different map in the last arc, and I just took away everything I added to it. So Genesis goes off and uses one of the bath changing rooms to throw on his set of full plate armor.
You wear that a lot.
Yes, it's to protect myself and also to keep my anonymity.
Okay then, I now see we are very differently in that regard. As again, all Elric has for armor is like a shoulder plate and maybe some like hand guards.
That was me.
Off the way, is there a dog here?
That does.
Yes. Hello. Welcome to church. I am the church guard. I do guarding things.
Look a ball.
Are you bad people?
Elric is like, look a
No.
ball, and just throws
I'm
the
gonna
ball.
give like I want pets.
Define
Like,
bad.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
I'm gonna
looking.
go give him pets.
The bad thing is I smell 2 cats, and cats are usually mean to me. Are you two going to be mean to me?
Callisti.
I am also a wizard, because I also have a big hat.
Felicity's got that look on her face that says, I don't trust you.
Yes, that is the face. That is the face the cats get before they try to hurt me.
Iron Ball,
Am I
walks
allowed-
over.
Should I disintegrate the cat?
No.
No, it's okay.
Holds hand out.
He's
What
like,
about this one?
thumbs
This one
open.
has now
No.
approached me and is getting behind me, and I'm getting scared, and I will disintegrate the cat.
Oh, all right.
I hold
It
hand
is
out.
nervous, angry, bad.
Just
I'm gonna start giving like ear scratchies.
Peace.
now, who wants a tummy rub?
I do. That would be me, please.
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good wizard.
Meanwhile, Hades is like,
Yes,
bad for
yes.
it.
You two can go into the Nine Lights Church because you are nice people.
Yes.
does Elric? Let me look what Elric has in his bag. Splint armor, carpenter's tool, warforged, potion. Looking if he has any food. Would you like a little bit of rations? I have some leftover cooking, and he'll just.
What
hand him
is a
all.
rat's chin? I did not know that rats had chins.
Here is some
Did you
extra
cat
bacon.
with ball?
No, but here is
Well,
bacon.
the cat has the ball. The ball. Can I play with the cat ball?
Iron ball.
That the peaceful look, or at least the neutral look, kind of goes with the.
All right,
The
Lance.
cat is doing the angry face. The cat gets the disintegrate face.
What's the name of the dog? Or did he say his name?
He has not said his name at all.
He is a good boy. That is.
But he
his
did say his
Now
name.
on.
to
I
me.
will give you ball
Yes,
bearing.
you know his name.
Would
I
you
think,
like?
is it Cornelia?
Oh God. Would you like a piece of bacon that I have left over from this morning?
Scraps of the table.
Did Elric just offer pocket picking?
Yes. Was going to save it for the trip, but if you would like it, dog. If you would like it, here you go. And he holds out the bacon. It's probably got like some mix of booze because it's Elric, or at least like a scent of it wafting off.
This bacon is spicy. I like it.
Don't have too much of it. As Elric, is it okay to head in then?
Yes, you, the purple lady, and the steel man can go in. The cats have been angry to me, so I do not like them.
Understandable. Good luck.
Okay.
Alright.
If only I had a ball.
If the cats let me play with the flaming blue ball and the iron ball, I might allow them to go inside the habitats.
Oh my god, Zool.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll this.
Iron Ball, please don't hit the fucking wizard dog.
Very well. I have request. You may play with this ball, but let my niece go in. I will.
Which one is the niece?
Points to.
You have two of them.
God damn it, I wanted to make that joke.
The one with the hat. She is.
Yes, the Iron Man can already go inside.
No. The cat with the hat.
No, she has the angry eyes.
She
The
is
box
like
with the
that.
box.
You're like fingers, like I'm watching you.
She is like that. I will play with you. And with that, grant her permission.
I would like to play with the iron ball attached to your leg because it looks like my favorite ball that I lost the other day.
This one is mine, but I will allow you to play with it.
Oh, okay. Yes, then you all can go in, and we will play later. Because I was told that I play for too long sometimes, and I make people miss the sermons.
Then allow me to play with you, or at least keep you company.
No, you must go inside, and we play after you come back to the outside.
Very well.
Nice to see you again.
Yes, hello, Mr. White-haired man, and funny little nut dog.
So, just because Alric hasn't been here, is it like a pew setup, or is it just like some tables and like some like light reading material?
It's more like workbenches.
Okay.
Like Henry is talking and kind of like saying a lot of I don't want to call it nonsense, but Henry's not the world's best preacher.
Is he? What is he? Is he talking in common, or is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, of course he's talking in common.
I didn't know if he was being
it's
weird.
all of this very similar things like be good to your neighbor, be nice to people. If somebody needs help, help them. Here's a story about how I helped somebody, and it goes on for an hour and a half.
Like every sermon preacher ever, or I was going to say proctor, but I don't think it's the right term.
I also wanted Armel to have casted this before we went in, but I'll let you rule how you want it, DM. But it's just he has to do it as a ritual, though.
If you'd done that before you came in, the entire building is magical. Cornelius is the most magical thing in here.
Oof.
How dare you call him a thing?
Yeah, how dare
He's
you?
the most
He has
magical
a
boy.
name.
That's better.
How dare you assault him right in front of his
offended.
salad?
Castle.
That is very shiny.
This woman's cloak is pretty magical. This woman has a couple of vials on her that are magical.
Oh god.
And then there's Henry.
Why is every dark elf horny?
What?
Henry's bongos are
Nothing.
magical.
Oh my god.
Oh, he does have bongos.
Now he
He's
just
got
needs a cat.
bongos.
Oh yeah, the bongos of banishment.
No, they're worse.
They remember.
Does he use them when there's poetry?
Those are
They're not like other
spellcasting
bongos.
focus?
Oh my
They're
gosh.
They're not like other bongos. They're worse. Anyway.
Oh, hey, guys, hey, everyone. I know we were just in the middle of a great sermon, but my friends are here, and Mr. Elric, and Miss Bruin, and Mr. Zephyr, and I don't know the other two.
Does he not know Iron Ball? Because I thought they.
No.
Oh wait, no, that was after the. Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I
I'm
have
forgetting.
no idea who Iron Ball is, and Khaleesi specifically avoided him.
Makes sense.
Is this a church?
Yeah, this is the church. Hello, Mr. I don't know your name, but I would love to.
You can call me Jen.
Mr. Jen, Yes, this is the Church of the Nine Lights. We worship Mr. Eris because he's a good guy.
That's
Yes.
actually something I wanted to talk about. Henry. Recently,
That's me. I am Henry.
recently,
First priest of Eris.
recently, Klaus, the box person.
Oh! The disciple, Klaus, yes.
Wait, he's a disciple?
No.
I'm gonna insight that motherfucker. Let me make sure. Hold on, I have written which ones I have advantage on. Arcana. Oh, I do have one on insight. Nice. Okay. Fucking hell.
Insight. Henry has no idea what the fuck Klaus is to this religion. He knows he's a part of it, though.
Holy shit.
Henry
Chris,
rolled a
Jesus.
2.
Religion is supposed to be a disadvantage, but that's a 31.
That's a
31.
crit. That's a crit,
Okay.
actually.
What the fuck are you looking for?
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck
Currently.
you're doing here.
I mean,
Alchemy? Dissection?
yes. So, currently you're sitting in front of an alchemy table. Genos is sitting in front of a table with a bunch of herbalism stuff. And you see that Henry has been teaching all of these people just general basic skills to get them a job to get into Ravencliff.
Huh. What I wanted to ask. So Klaus had recently given me a sigil. And it looked kind of like, as he points to...
Klaus invited you into the Nine Lights? I'm so excited. Where is it?
I threw it at the devil portal.
Oh,
You wouldn't
well,
happen...
we all make whoopsies.
Did the devil say his name before he left? I guess not, because that would defeat the point of being a devil.
Oh no!
Okay. Another thing I wanted to ask. I had a vision a while back of Klaus was with a very large, devilish looking creature. Looked like a stick man, was darker skinned, looked horrid. Please tell me Henry's just gonna have PTSD.
Oh, that's
Yep.
awful. I've never seen that before in my life.
Let me inside that motherfucker. Yeah. Thank God I have advantage on this. 23.
Oh, fuck, those are your rolls.
Yeah.
So, I rolled at the exact same time. I thought I was the one who got the 17 and the 18. I got the 6 and the 11.
Oh, jeez. Makes sense, because, Genesis, you see, but you see a rune as he's talking to Elric light up on his sword, and his eyes for a brief moment turn like a bright blue, and then just kind of flash off.
Zephyr?
No, this is,
Elric.
Yeah.
Okay.
This boy. Like, so his eyes turn like an icy white, and then just stop. Henry. Why are you hiding?
That is my name. Yes.
You have
I
seen this
would
creature
never
before.
lie to a fellow disciple, even though you completely got rid of your symbol.
Henry, what? Have you seen the weird black stick man before?
Yes.
Can I ask where?
In the Shadowfell.
I don't want to go to the fucking... Okay.
Well, that's where I'm from. He's not from there. I'm from there. I was
Wait, you're-
born there.
You're born in the land of death and dead souls.
Yes.
How are you still happy as an individual?
Because if you were born in the worst place, you get everything is better from when you were born.
You know, you're not wrong.
Exactly. And you just take those memories and you push them deep, deep, deep down.
Man, it's like so much psychological trauma at this point.
Absolutely. If Henry went to a psychologist, he would break.
Okay. So you've seen the weird stick man in the Shadowfell. Do you know if he has any association with Klaus at all?
Yes.
Or Lord Ares? Or, sorry. Yeah, Lord Ares.
He has association with Klaus.
about that then.
Good luck making the box tough.
I have shiny things, I'm not too worried.
No, physically, he cannot talk.
I'll think about it. One other thing.
Yeah. Would you like another symbol? Would you like to become a cleric of Mr. Eris?
No.
Oh.
I understand and appreciate everything you do for these people, but considering when I threw the symbol at the devil portal, it inverted the devil portal and did some weird shit, I want to stay as far away from that as possible. I do appreciate what you are doing here, though. One other thing. If you happen to get in contact with your god, could you send him to the Silver Pine? I was curious on something.
Send my god to the Silver Pine?
Well, Eris was, from my understanding, just a normal person, no? Worked with the dinguses.
Oh, he was a dingus.
Exactly. Then there's no reason not to send him back to his old stomping
was
grounds.
that?
Unless he-
That was
Oh,
probably
that was Cornelius. He's excited to go outside because he probably has to do a poopy.
Maybe I'll choose
Would
his
you like me to take him outside?
No, he didn't do it himself. He knows telekinesis. Or maybe he found a bad person and disintegrated them. I'm not sure.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
But either way, I would like to have a talk with this individual if possible.
Yes, if I ever see Mr. Eris again in my lifetime, I will send him to you.
Can't you just, since you're his cleric, can't you just divine him?
Probably.
Are you actually going to pass my message along?
Absolutely.
Can I roll for insight?
Yeah, sure.
Say that one more time. Wow, 13s. Damn it.
Both of you see that Henry hasn't lied
Okay.
at all. Well, probably in his life.
As he said, no, I don't know the weird stick man that you're talking about, despite knowing it.
That was a repressed memory. There's a very big difference.
Alright, well, thank you for your time, Andrew. I appreciate at least being, you wouldn't know if, Lord Eris has a competing religion, would you? Like
Yes,
to-
he does. But it is not a religion, it is just a big asshole.
Okay.
Does it have name?
I was not told it, but yes, he is a devil man.
I think we found the competing
Devil, you
religion.
Yeah, really bad, like, people, but they have horns and are evil and do bad things.
Wait,
I have horns and I'm not evil.
Yes, because you are, yes, but you have only fit 2 of those descriptions because you have not done bad things.
that's debatable,
I
actually.
was too stolen things.
I didn't steal. I just. What was he gonna do? He wasn't gonna keep the fingers.
I think we're talking more about the war crimes.
Oh.
War crimes.
Oh, yeah, we have a lot of war crimes on their plate, though it's
Are they
justified.
unforgivable war crimes?
Probably not.
I mean, we won a war.
So,
Well,
A siege. I mean, we didn't have to win the war. We have to do that.
yeah, that's a long ways away. But either way,
Even
With
the
the-
convention does not exist yet.
Exactly. But, Henry, this asshole you were talking about, is it a big, kind of hulking looking devil, a lot of armor, seems like a cunt when he talks.
Yes, his name is Atan Hako.
Alright, well, at least we know who the fuck we're looking out for now. 'Cause
We
he
don't
tried-
like him because he keeps trying to kill people in our town, and we don't like that. And
Yeah, he
that's
tried-
why-
He tried to kill, Warren.
Yes, and that is why Miss Zara has joined us in the clergy because she is one of Mr. Eris's. Oh, sorry.
Wait, who?
No one
Who is Miss Zara?
over there.
Which one?
He gestured into the entire crowd.
All right. Well, thank you either way, Henry, for your input. So, above table, is Zara one of the ones that trained Henry in his rehabilitation? Use the word lightly.
You don't know that.
I know. I was just curious for my own thing.
You might learn later.
Oh God, I can't believe Henry got trained by a Dommy Mommy.
Huh.
Who was he glancing at when he said Zara? Oh. I went to the wrong person.
Is it the... I looked away for a second. Was it the one in the
One right behind
robes? Okay,
One that looks like they murder for a living.
that's what I kind of figured,
What?
but I didn't. I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, Jeebus, because I don't stereotype in this game at all. Bet.
Probably best to not in this game, really.
True.
you.
Like Henry being from the Shadowfell, and somehow.
Oh God.
Iron Ball's just gonna step in just a little bit and then just ask.
Yep, Henry is technically a fey creature.
God bless that man.
I probably detect that too, considering my background. But
Ah,
That's-
hello, Mr. Balls of Iron.
yes, Iron Ball, apprentice of Master Purple.
Oh, the funny flail man.
Yes, I am curious as Mr. Elric has spoken about a symbol thing and devil thing. Strange hypothesis question, since I did too fought this devil creature that was attacking Warren. It made hole and tried to drag me into it, which thankfully party had saved me. But Elric also threw symbol thing into portal and made strange explosion. What could possibly happen with that?
Yes. Well, Mr. Eris is a very powerful spellcaster, so, if it was my idea, if you threw, was it specifically a hell portal?
I
Yes.
think so.
Yes. Then it probably went to a specific level of hell after you threw that thing into it.
Sounds like a good thing.
Maybe.
Specifically, it was the portal that returned him back to the Hells after his defeat.
Oh no.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a very bad thing. You said that individual to where my bastard lives.
Oh, he's going to hate us now.
Would... now I have question.
Oops.
Would your master be happy to have his enemy served on a beaten platter?
Absolutely not.
I am most sorry for that, then.
Is he going to vengeance against us?
Well, since you currently aren't piles of ash, I'm gonna go with no.
Why is it so cheery? Fucking hate that.
Iron Ball looks at himself. I do not smoke.
You do if you're set on fire, little man.
I hate that that's so cheery.
But Tamarine was set on fire, though.
Yeah, but you personally weren't.
I imagine like that's the 1 second like his eyes just get dark and he just Alright, I'll BRB then.
Is this? Callisti was going to switch over to you, and obviously Zephyr with your crazy perception hear this too.
Okay.
Is this? I don't think it comes in gnome size. But if you're asking, I got it from the, someplace warm.
Okay, I don't like the fact that you know that I'm dating a gnome.
Both of you roll me charisma saves. Rowan, what's your passive?
I'm 21.
I have a
You
question.
here too. Roll me a charisma save.
Oh.
I have a question. Do I detect it with magic?
Nope. This is a different type of skill. So, Rowan, you're the only one that is not currently madly in love with this woman.
Uh-oh.
Oh, darn. I'm daydreaming about Regent. It's okay.
Want me to belch?
Why? Sorry, I missed
to
it.
Remind you of Regent.
Oh, no, it's fine.
I just kind of walk up, leaning my elbow on the table. So what you working on?
Uh-oh.
Well, currently I was working on a couple of cold potions. Seems like a friend over there was dealing with the alchemy set, so I decided to get my ingredients ready.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's okay. It's not best.
And you know?
I'm not quite used to these terrestrial ingredients.
I mean, what you trying to make?
Something for the two of you to bring on your little journey. From what I hear from our master, that you are going to a place that he can't see. So, I was trying to give you a little bit of an edge. Several poison nullification ingredients.
That is so nice. Thank you. You need help?
I would love help. And he'll put a hand on both of your chins and kind of pull you in and then direct your faces towards the table. And I would like Callisto to roll me an alchemist supplies and Zephyr to roll me either a nature or a survival. Actually, no, Zephyr roll me a chef's tools.
I have a question, though.
Hand over that Bunsen burner.
I do have a question, though.
Mhm.
Hold up.
Because of how guarded Callisti is about her family, would she still be... I know it's a charm, but that is kind of like a weird subject that even, like...
So, Callisto, you definitely would be iffy. But it's like that iffy of the extremely attractive person said something kind of similar. So you're like, oh, they don't mean exactly what they're talking about. They don't mean exactly what they said. We could be going anywhere. They don't know. Like, you're always going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Okay, both of you can add a poison cure plus. Please add the plus to your inventories.
I think I just want to say with the 30, every time Callisti would reach her hand, and I'd probably just be like, no, I got it.
At the very moment, Callisti is extremely jealous of Zephyr right now.
Which one is that?
What was her name again?
Nobody asked.
I did. I undecided. So
So what's your name?
She just wants attention. She just feels gross. Sorry, Luna had issues today. Oh, you two are just the best to help. I will definitely be telling our master about this. I am Zara, by the way.
I'm Zephyr.
Poisoner and potion master for the Nine Knights. I assume you two are both Drakettes.
that's a really weird title for a religion.
The Nine Knights?
I meant Master Poisoner.
Oh, potion master. In a previous life, I was a poison master. Mariner, are you here?
Yeah, what's up?
What the fuck was Casper's group's name? I always fucking forget it and I never write it down.
Which one?
His first one.
The one. Fuck.
Right?
The one that he worked with Caradel with.
Uh-huh.
That's a Miser question because I don't even remember it because I don't think Casper had a name for it. I know they were
came
like
up with it.
You'll probably have to look in Miser's notes in his sheet, and that's a while back.
We'll talk about it later.
Yes.
But yes, she gives you a specific name. And then, well, before I was saved by Mr. Knopf, well, he's quite good at persuading people, and I'm a master with the alchemist set. But unfortunately, I'm not used to these ingredients around here. I'm from a different space and time, you see.
That makes sense.
Oh dear, I knew you two were being too accepting, and she'll kind of snap her fingers twice in front of both of your faces, and that like love effect has completely vanished. Sorry about that. It's an aura.
Callisti, like, looks very upset for a moment and is like, holds up a hand. You're very attractive. I'm
Thank
really
you.
hoping you didn't just screw us over on something.
I gave
Yes.
you all the things we made. And I was told to make them for you. Mr. Eris would like to see your progress.
And second of all, you're from a different time?
Different dimension.
Which one?
It's a bit warm where I'm from.
Hey, okay. I'm very uncomfortable right now. Excuse me.
Please? Because I could talk to my sister.
Thanks. Just gonna walk away. So stiff as a board.
Iron Ball will just simply give Henry a slight bow and just add, very well. Hopefully this accent of ours does not sour too much of the reputation.
What do you mean? What reputation? Did I do something wrong? I thought you guys were pretty close to converting to the Nine Lights, and we all could praise Mr. Eris together.
Yes, I was referring to the whole thing about Ash and whatnot. But worry not, it was directed to another individual. As, again, he gives a slight bow. And as he's heading out, or heading away, just quietly going to activate this. He is not sure what's going on, but he has the suspicion that Henry might not have been talking to them briefly at that moment. I'm just going to use this.
Looking back through my old notes, I love how it's the fucking kid in a Raven costume.
I missed that kid.
That's my party seating, Ninja. I appreciate your time, Henry. I'm quite sorry. Let me just open, see if I put it in,
It's somewhere. I know we have it somewhere. It's a name. It was actually really fucking cool. We'll keep going.
I'll find it on the outside.
Genesis, you see a lovely dark elf woman. Looks like she's poring over a large tome of. I'm sorry, my brain just completely shut off.
Alright, so it's me 24/7.
It's not alchemist. It's art.
Arcana?
We'll call it Arcana.
Okay.
You see her like kind of like making runes in an object and them failing, and she like looks at the book and looks at the rune, and they're pretty damn similar. And she like looks up in a huff and is like, ah, shit. Apologize. Have we met before?
No, it's my first time here. What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm just trying to enchant this for a poison resistance rune, but I can't get this rune right, and I don't know if it's the poison I'm trying to defeat, or if it's the general... I can't tell.
Perhaps give it another try.
Would you assist me?
Of course.
Yeah, and she's gonna hand you the book, and I will use this as assistance, so she will roll 2d20. Fuck, almost there, very close. I apologize, sorry, I'm very new to runecraft. I've never really done it in the first place. And she'll laugh. Hold out her hand. Sorry, Inara.
Genesis.
Genesis, very, well, similar name to mine. I think they mean very similar things in our tongues.
Perhaps.
New beginnings?
Why, yes. Exactly.
Well, then you and I are more similar than I think.
New beginnings, new name.
A toast to you, then. And she'll kind of slide over a half-filled glass of wine as she pours herself another one.
Wine. I don't drink.
Oh, it's fine. Well, for me then. I've been in Nara for 50 years. When did you take the new name?
Years ago. Don't quite remember how long.
That doesn't matter. It's what you do with it.
Of course.
I do see that you're traveling to the Dusk Haven. Maybe she can perfect it. Might help you with your future travels.
Why, yes. I do hope so.
Tell your friends who don't wear armor to wear a mask, please. Aerosolized poisons are rather difficult to defeat.
Very well.
Alright. I do apologize that I've been talking in circles. My master has told us that you're dealing with the poisoner. And my idea was to defeat aerosolized poisons, while my sister was to defeat the more potent ones.
I see. So this is why you're doing this. This
Well-
rune work.
Oh yes, it's all for you. And to defeat Mr. Mothane.
Do I hear them talking about runes or no? I guess.
This is kind of during the conversation that you and Ironball had with Henry, so no.
Okay. One other thing. I found some notes. I found the Outcasts, but I don't know if that was the group.
That was not the group.
Okay, that was someone else. Yep, that's about all I got. So I got nothing. So
Did I show you the two sisters tokens?
you showed us this one, not her. Or
I
like
did not show you Inara. I showed you Zara.
yes.
Is all players. Save changes. Show to players. Did that work?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh,
cool.
okay, I misspelled the name. Inara. Okay.
And
Nora.
all players. Save changes. Show to players. There we go.
Zara. Okay.
Ah, 2 R's.
Part of me worries that Zara is someone that Casper convinced over. Worries me.
How would that worry you? That would actually be very helpful for you guys.
True, considering Casper's that knowledge of poisons, that would actually make a lot of sense. That he would you know what you're doing. Help us, please. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Yes, now I apologize for taking up the time, Master, but I believe it is time for you to go.
Perhaps. May our paths cross again.
I'm sure they will.
May the light be with you.
May the 9 be with you.
I bow to her and I walk away.
She'll give you a deep bow.
I bow deeper. I'm kidding.
I go to the floor and prostrate.
My head is now buried in the floor.
I am now
Khaleesi
an
and
ostrich.
Zephyr, as the first two to leave, you see a green laser coming out of Cordelius into a obviously shady individual, and he turns into this green pile of dust over here.
Oh, that's something you don't see every day.
That man was here to take the alms. I don't know what an alms is, but he wanted to take them, so I killed him.
Hey, this is too much.
Interesting.
You killed him.
Yes,
You unalived him.
yes, I turned him from alive to dead.
Technically, you disintegrated them.
I mean, it's free ash. They now have something to burn in their incense.
Yes, and now I have now I have grave dust to use in another spell.
Oh my god. That's how he just kills intruders and just has.
At least he's just like, that's not how that works. You have to use actual grave dirt.
Well, he is not alive anymore, and he is now dust. So, which means it is close to dirt.
No, you need the energy from the rotten decay of the body being under the ground.
Oh, so that is why the revive spell did not work.
Were you casting on someone you disintegrated?
Yes.
That doesn't work anyway.
Oh,
You're still a good boy.
thank you.
No. I mean, you're an okay boy, but please. If giving alms
That man
usually...
was a thief and bad for Greymancliff. I did everyone a service for killing him.
You know,
Did
giving
you-
alms just means giving praise and, like, money, right?
Did you give him a chance to surrender, at least?
Yes, I told him to stop right there, criminal scum, and he did not stop, so I killed him.
This is a law!
Roll for insight.
Please incite him.
I stop right there,
No,
criminal stuff.
yep,
You've
he's
broken
telling
the
the
law.
fucking truth. This dog is telling
What,
the truth.
I mean, even with a natural one, you don't think this dog can lie. He is
innocent.
such a good boy.
Do you see those eyes? Those eyes are...
Who hates you?
Also, if you guys know, he is a golden fucking retriever, which are some of the naturally dumbest dogs.
Yeah. What? How? Wait. Question, Cornelia.
Yes.
Did you get anything from Balthazar?
No. I have met the Balthazar man before, and I tried to chew on his leg because I thought he was a bone.
Wait. Was it Von Wizardson or Von Paladinson?
Oh, no, the Von Paladinson one was scary, and I did not want to chew on that one. It was the one that did not wear the pants.
Oh, that was Von Wizardson. Alright, we'll have fun disintegrating more people.
No, I do not like disintegrating people. It makes me sad.
Me
Then
too.
why do you do it?
Because they are bad people that are trying to take the things that we have earned.
Going to leave that up to, in quotation marks, earned, and I'm just going to slowly walk out.
Okay, goodbye.
Have a good day.
Yes, will you come back and pet me more?
He'll scratch him once on the chin, maybe.
Okay,
Well,
I will take that as a yes.
Iron Ball presents Iron Ball to, or his Yarkish, Carly toward,
Fucking
Cordelius.
leave, like that
It
fucking
is very close to my favorite ball. And he will say, he will, reach into one of the satchels on his back, with his nose, and we, pull out a full fucking cannonball, 8-pound cannonball, and
What the
drop it on
fuck? Oh, he
I
probably
really
I
want to
see.
throw this cannonball.
That's
If you throw it, I will chase it.
If you chase it, I will throw it. Again.
Please throw it more.
Do I have to make a strength check for this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
So
walking
this
up
would
to
be
me.
Those would be athletics. If you have
Athletics.
proficiency.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask,
I'm just gonna get hit by a fucking cannonball.
Athletics.
so DM, I wanted to ask as
Absolutely
Iron Ball.
not. This is a heavy-ass cannonball.
Wanted to ask a couple
alright.
of questions.
Yes.
So, when Henry was talking to Iron Ball and Elric, did my detect magic pick up anything that happened to Henry when he was talking to us about ashes?
No.
I want to also just roll, not insight, but history or investigation, something that, because the player has the suspicion, but I don't know if Iron Ball has the full idea of suspicion. I just want to know if the tone that Henry was talking to Iron Ball about ashes and everything was similar to how Eris talked when he got really mad.
That would be, I guess, a history.
Well, here's my +1 in history.
Nice.
17.
Extremely similar.
Ah. Okay. I will file that away for now, and I will talk to Elric and the others later about it. To which, again, Iron Ball approaches Cordelius and just says, as promised, you had allowed us in. You may play with this for a moment.
Yes, I would love. Can you throw it as far as you can?
I am attached to this, so you'll have to catch me as well.
I would love to do the chase.
I must watch this.
Very well. And then he's going to
I
instead.
will give you the 6-second head start.
Very well. He's going to dash, but he's going to do more than just that. He's going to action surge with feline agility.
How far do you get?
Let's see. So with action surge, that'll be what? 60, 120, and then feline agility be 240. And then another 60 for another round of dashing. So
Alright, so you don't make it 400 feet, do you?
no.
Okay. He will look at Genesis and Zephyr. I will dimension the doors now. Goodbye.
What?
And he just disappears.
Was that an angel?
And Ironball, you have been caught.
Huh. You're fast.
No, I can do the teleport. You are much faster than me on foot, but I can teleport many times. Because I am a wizard.
Eventually I will become even faster.
Well, eventually I will be able to teleport to wherever anything is ever. Actually, I can already do that.
I look forward to that day then.
Well, I can do that already. Where would you like to go?
Bring me to the big one, Elric.
Bring me to the Elric man. Callisti, roll me a fucking Arcana.
As Alric just walking. God, nothing fucking weird happens.
Within 18, this dog just cast teleport for about 30 feet. Hello, I have brought a cat.
Wait, what?
I have a cat with me who wants to come to you.
Hello,
Please
Elric.
spit out the cat ball. I wish to leave.
Hello, I have brought the cat. He wanted to come to the U.
Yes, thank you, Cornelius. And Ironball
Yes,
will actually give
I will now do the
scritches.
words of the recall so I can go back to my post because I have left it and I have been a bad dog.
One moment then, Cornelius, and Ironball will give
No.
Cornelius scritches.
Oh, this is good enough to be the bad dog for moments longer, but now I must leave. Poof.
But
Why is it every fucking wizard that we've met so far is either crazy or murderous?
I do not know.
Just a middle finger from one side.
But I do have
You're
insight to
telling me
share.
you're not crazy as you literally have a chalkboard of everything you've written down and tried to memorize.
I have journals. Alright.
That definitely just proves my point even more so.
I do have insight to speak of, though, Elric.
Go on.
I suspect when we were talking to Henry for a brief moment, I had a memory of how Eris would talk to those when he got very angry about burning and turning things to ashes. I suspect during the time we were talking to Henry, the Eris one was not only listening in, but also speaking through said Henry.
That would explain why his eyes got dark for a second when he mentioned fire.
And ashes. I did hear that there was an island nearby that was blown up to flames and such. I have suspicions, but no concrete evidence other than the fact that someone said island got go boom.
Should we be worried if Eris is helping us or not, or harming us? Because I really don't know at this point.
I suspect that if Eris really wished us harm, we would not be having this conversation.
Just because one doesn't wish one harm doesn't mean there's good intentions behind it.
Of course not.
Like how one Proctor's, never mind. It's not that important right now, and I just want to
If I tell you
throw it.
something really dumb, would you really understand it?
I tend to do many dumb things, Callisti.
Well, she's looking at Elric.
If you're not going to be snide about it, sure.
being that he is a being of some amount of power, and don't get me wrong, I suddenly have a hatred towards someone who I thought was somewhat attractive now.
Well, that's happened.
Well, Zara charmed me, and I really have some problems with that. And,
I'm uncomfortable.
I am sorry, Callisti, my niece. I should have casted this ritual that I usually know. Protection against such abilities.
It's fine, it's fine. Needless to say, as I said before, and nobody really believed me, the fact is that there is an 80% chance that Eris is helping us because it's what's meant to happen.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that. It also could be that he just happens to see it as something that could benefit him, helping us rather than hurting us. People use people at the end of the day. It's just a matter of how they wish to.
Question, what is an heiress?
He's a person, apparently the god of this church, and a dingus.
A dingus.
They
were a
were
group.
part of a... They are a notorious adventuring group that had cause, or rather, I believe the phrase is, rock the boat many, many times. Two of their
Some in more ways than one.
individuals are good reputation, with one questionable one, and a few others were either unknown or not so good reputation. One of them, my master Parable did not like and introduced to Flail in more ways than one.
Ironball met Casper, right? I keep forgetting if he did, because I know he was in Gravencliff at the time, but I know Casper was very secluded
No.
in some ways. Okay, that's what I thought.
The questionable reputation he's referring to is to Eris, but he is not saying
No, I
anyone's
knew that.
names.
I knew that above table, but
And also Miser, because again, Miser did not do a lot of good things either, but he tried.
yeah, he's the reason the spiders exist, fucker.
But
Just to put it in perspective, they did a lot of good, and they fucked up a lot of things.
I mean, it sounds like what we're doing.
I feel like I should be
At the
wary.
end of the day, half of this, we're pretty much just cleaning up their messes.
I mean, Overt Cause wasn't their mess. It was a mess of that was leaking over from Purple Dragon bullshit.
No, but I was able to utilize the things from that problem to fix the problems here. Or else I'm pretty sure the spiders would have taken over Gravencliff in about, I don't know, 7 months.
Or the spider defeat Grell.
I never said it would defeat Grell. I just meant Grell would probably be forced to retreat.
I don't think. See, that's the thing. Grell doesn't retreat. Even if he's going to die, he'll die on the battlefields.
Yes,
Ironball.
Yes.
Grell does not literally know the word defeat. He doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Specifically because he has specifically not learned it.
Yeah, actually, Ironball was about to say that, Callisti. I know you do not know Grell much, but I can assure you, if given opportunity, or rather, if not being given the reasons, I am very sure he would pay Marthane a visit and fight to the very end. He is the type that, unless you compel him with some very powerful magic, he is not one to run away. Hence why pauses, glances mouth shut. Well, there is reason why he has a very powerful cleric and sorcerer by his side, and other magic users.
Yeah, I know, but my calculation determined that, going off of his previous Kraken Tide record, he probably would have a good 1 month run.
Yeah.
And then somehow survive for 8 to 10 months cocoon just on pure whatever he has. Alcohol? Rage?
Rage. Mostly rage.
There's one thing I will say, calculations, as good as they may be, there is always the chaotic factor of the unknown.
Oh yeah, it would only be 2 weeks if they interbred with phase spiders.
Yes, the yellow dragon had lots of calculations and, well, she is now dead.
Stats are only
Fuck
as good
you.
That statistics analysis and are always only as good as those who apply their biases to them.
Fuck you.
It's not wrong though.
Yeah, I was wrong. I understand.
No, that wasn't a shot at you. That was more a shot at Callisti relying solely on calculations over.
I was all just referring to all the, Ironball's just trying to give Callisti the, yes, I understand, math is powerful. I don't know math, but hit things hard enough.
I may not know math, but I hit things.
Yes.
I think that's kind of the side. It's I think they both understand where she's coming from at the end of the day, though. I think solely relying on that is not the way to go, at least from their minds.
Plus, I suspect between Grell and Mr. Hector and the amount of damage they tend to do, I am more surprised that they didn't stick those two into the spider forest to finish everything.
Would have been worried that she would have set it on fire and done more damage to Ravencliff.
I believe... Yes.
Hellno's right outside the city, right? We brought the cars with us. Did we?
As you guys walk out of the of the chapel, you just see Hellno sitting there with the cart, and Opie is currently feeding her very strange fruits. Oh hey!
What's that?
Oh well, that one was a dragon fruit, and this one is a star fruit.
Can I have one?
He likes peaches. Those are her favorite.
Actually,
Oh!
can we take some to go?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. My peach tree just bloomed actually here, and he'll give you a bushel of peaches.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, stop.
I'm not gonna lie. If you guys don't pay him, he will just give them to you.
I'll pay him 5 gold because Opie's been helping us for a while.
Opie is a fantastic person, but he doesn't understand money.
That's fine. I think as long as he has some. Opie. Or one other thing. I have a few of those dragon fruits and star fruits. They look exotic enough.
Oh yeah. Would you like the fire melon, or would you like? Hey, I stole some of that old guy's moon melons.
Oh no. I was going to say, did you say
He's been screaming for 3 days.
Please tell me we just hear him from above the ridge.
Moon melon!
God damn
My
it.
cabbages.
Pretty much.
Oh my
Pretty
God.
much.
Actually, I can show you. Where the fuck is he? I want to show my new player.
Well, just move us to the other map. I think he's on the other map.
He's gotta be. Where the?
Find the,
Town. I found it.
Yeah.
I found it.
I was gonna say, we should probably.
Hey, to be honest, I thought I had already archived 10 Town, so that's why I didn't move to it.
Well,
I don't know why you
are
archived.
cabbage guy.
There's no point to it.
It is not the cabbage guy.
Is that cool?
He's actually not on this map.
I thought he
No,
was.
he should be.
Mushan.
It's supposed to be.
Shouldn't he be around there? Hold on.
Yeah, it should be
This
around
is his
area.
house. He's where Hellno is.
Yeah. Is he under some of the gobelinos?
Yeah, just give me a second. It won't be hard to find him. Silver Pine. The town. By the way, you guys are about coming out of here.
Okay.
Is that a circus?
No. Well,
That's the drinking tent.
That's where Elric used to spend most of his days when we got here.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, Grandpa Oaks!
There we go.
Oh my fucking god, I love that.
There he is!
Oh my god.
That's the guy
I
yelling
want
about the-
to adopt him.
No, you don't. He's fucking crazy.
That's why I want to adopt him.
I feel like most of Jeebus' characters in this campaign are crazy, to be fair. That
Yeah.
You guys
Really
literally
fun
have
ways to
been
go
to the
about.
pirate town built off of no laws, the dwarf town, and the centaur.
the centaurs were nice until
The
they
centaurs
were possessed.
were the most sane people you've met.
You say sane, but they were also possessed by mind flayers, so sanity is in the eye of the beholder, I guess.
My statement fucking stands.
Alright, here's another 5 gold for, I guess, a bushel of starfruit and dragon fruit. And we'll just put it on the card. As, Elric's just taking both bushels, one in each hand, and just slowly putting them in the cart. Do I have to roll athletics, or it's just easy because of carrying capacity?
No,
thing?
the Goliath with Strongback does not need to roll fucking athletics with fruit.
True. God bless having a fucking 22 drink mod.
I mean, and as you guys are walking back to the gate, you aren't stopped, but you are definitely like watched by one of these individuals.
Ironball gives them a salute.
Those
They
are
look gnarly.
the Grunkin Squad, aka Parbolsman.
Yep,
Why is the Grunkin Squad out here?
Grinkerscope was always out here.
Yeah, we just didn't notice. Because
No,
we didn't.
they were always out here.
There seems to be more of them.
They could be just shoring up defenses for.
I mean,
any
if you scroll around, there's definitely still the same amount.
There's like 3 or 4.
They are
Oh, it just seems like
usually
there are more of them now.
usually
I think it's just because
you
we
will see
haven't been
more
on this map
activity.
in a hot minute, so it's kind of and we did, or some of us didn't know who the Grunkin Squad was, so it didn't.
And
pay
I
off,
would
right?
like to direct everybody's attention over here to the Goblin Spider Training Corps.
Why is Sean singing "Sweet Nothings" to the spiders?
Most curious. Are they good battle mounts?
I've never rode a spider, and I don't think one can carry me.
Theoretically,
You have actually ridden a spider. It was
Have I?
Yes.
Was it while I was dead?
no.
we're
Unconscious.
probably very drunk.
I actually don't remember above table when that was.
Above table is the games in
Oh,
Overcause.
yeah. Oh yeah, when Elric threw the slot. Which all got burnt, thank fuck.
You guys are so fucking lucky I can't roll dice.
You can't. Here's the thing: you can roll dice for our NPCs. You can't roll against our NPCs.
Ironball will just
God,
add.
did I want my own slod army to ravishing the fucking north? It was entirely your guys' fault.
Thank God for Drake and
I wanted you guys to pull the fucking dinguses.
Dice had other plans apparently.
Yeah.
Never
Dice
punished.
had opposite plans.
Never punished.
Because the slod literally rolled like 3 1s, and the frost giant Jarl rolled like 6 20s.
Fucking eviscerated them, Jesus.
I murdered the fuck out of your army on
Thank-
accident.
Was it an accident or on purpose to prevent something bad from happening?
No, I wanted something bad to happen, so it was on accident.
All right.
I
so
forgot about Patty and Largo.
who? The two arguing
Docs
people.
owners.
We don't ever touch them because we haven't gone south yet. All right. I guess we're going to mount up. I'll take the front. If everyone was doing the last minute things before we head out.
I believe I am good for the travel.
Looks at Rowan, Zephyr, Genesis, and Callisti. Anything else?
Would anybody want to talk to Struff or... That's not Umi, it's... Saga.
That's up to our salespeople if they want to talk to the crazies.
Saga is rough.
You actually hear Iron Ball
I
hiss.
always
I do
talk
not
to
want.
them.
I do not want to associate, but Elric will drive the cart slowly, and then look as they get like near it. If you want to say something or on the phone, please.
You bitch! Why you keep getting rid of my customers?
Never mind, I'm going.
Yeah.
He just-
I have,
You stanky bastard! I can't keep customer out when you smell like horse shit.
Wow.
They get
Do
along
not-
swimmingly.
Do not get involved. Do not get involved.
I'm pretty sure their husband.
I won't.
I had to listen to that every morning. Or
Thank
week.
God. Thank God I went early morning running with Jekyll, so I didn't have to.
Every morning, afternoon, evening, at night. No, they never shut up.
But Elric just zoned it out. It's kind
Reminds
of
me
like,
of
were
home.
you here? Were you here?
Hmm?
Please tell me your home wasn't dysfunctional. As he's like
I
slowly
mean,
riding.
Jen, it kind of does. Deeply.
Well, welcome to the Drigheads then, Jen. Everyone's dysfunctional in their own way.
I'm gonna like it here. Do know that I'm kind of the black sheep of the family. Or, actually, the white sheep.
I can.
Oh, that was Elric too, and
I was the only child.
yeah, but you didn't burn your entire village.
Considering you are dressed in much armor, you are similar to the other one that had left. At least in attire. Looks at
To be
Elric.
fair, can't be a black sheep of a herd if the herd no longer exists. And he just stares off onto the road.
Elric, it's like she's just looking at Elric like, yeah, if it's your fault.
And are you guys leaving from here?
Yeah, unless anyone wants to do anything else.
I probably would have said some. I mean, if we're planning to leave, I would probably.
I think you guys are planning to leave.
I didn't know if we were leaving.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Probably
That's why
would have
I was
like.
kinda
we
kind of
can-
like,
prepare some
we
rations.
can say that we leave tomorrow.
okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
That's literally me asking.
I thought we were waiting until the skeleton and stuff was ready because we have to explore.
I assumed it was like it was ready to go when we were leaving, but I didn't know if they had prepped it or not.
Yes.
I am prepared to leave whenever we are all ready. I do not have much on the preparations.
I mean, if
Man,
the house was ready, I would have suspected we would have gotten ready.
I would kill for a pocket forge right now.
I would prepare first rations.
So I would like just do some quick little preparing stuff. Callisti, it doesn't matter what potions you make, but roll me a alchemist supplies. I would like a chef supplies from Zephyr.
That's right, I have master.
And Elric wanted to do blacksmithing stuff, so roll me a blacksmithing tools. Everybody who's proficient in tools, roll me them, and I'll figure out what they mean.
Jesus Christ, team.
All right. So
Wait, like
Zephyr,
everybody?
Are you proficient in a tool?
Yeah.
What is it?
Tinkers.
What would you like to make?
Oh, this is like a.
Preparing to leave.
Yeah.
Like in preparation to leave, what was your tinkerer? Would you tinker bullets?
Probably.
Okay, roll tinkers.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
They're fucking pros.
So you guys are different name than me and Harley do.
Get all the good rolls out now.
Yeah. Well, I think Brady would get it. We say wow like
Oh,
Kai does.
Oh.
No, Kai is our friend's kid. And there's a video where he just goes, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Why does that just remind me of
So Zephyr,
wow.
you can make rations for the entire party for 6 days. in one night. You and Ophelia just go hard in the kitchen for another a second night in a row, and make several sets of rations for the party for a couple nights. Callisti, you can make 3 potions. If you want to send me what potions you want to make, and I will say yay or nay.
They'd just be healing.
Yeah, you can make 3 potions of greater healing.
Which I already have.
Elric, you can make a bunch of arrows, 10 throwing axes, or 10 javelins.
Can I just make some some metal to just reinforce the cart in case something were to happen? I think that
If you would like to reinforce the cart, I will add 50 hit points to the cart.
That's fine by me.
This
Okay.
cart has been through hell.
Yeah, so if anything,
And-
reinforcing it is better.
And Rowan, you can add 25 bullets.
Woo!
Rowan's cart has been through hell by now.
I'd like to pour. Yeah,
Yeah.
I broke it. To be fair, I broke it to begin with because I broke the wheel off of it.
How many bullets did she make again?
What was that?
How many bullets did Rowan make?
25.
25.
What,
Iron Ball,
I
I'm not
also-
gonna lie. If you
While I
want
was
soy,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was saying, Iron Ball, I'm not gonna lie. If you want to bring your soy sauce, I'm not packing it with the rest of the food.
please, I don't want it to be oversalted.
That is fine. I always carry my own supply.
Please tell me it has a bag of soy sauce holding that's only just for his soy sauce.
Every time, like someone dishes on Iron Ball for the soy sauce, I feel personally attacked because you should see me at a sushi restaurant.
Oh,
heck
please don't
yeah,
tell
I
me
agree.
you're that person.
Oh, so good.
Slayer is not.
Oh my god.
That's
Ew.
wasabi and ginger. Thank you.
See, wasabi's fine. Fucking
Yeah,
too much
well,
soy
you put
sauce-
this wasabi in the soy
Ew,
sauce.
no,
Mhm.
that just.
What do you mean,
ruins the
ew?
spice.
No.
No.
I'm sorry,
adding salt
Jeebus.
to
You
a
were saying
spice.
something about me rolling?
Just roll me a D100 to see how much soy sauce you have left.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
insult the cuisine of my people. Go ahead.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I will.
Do I need to call high or low?
Can't stop me.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I have a number in mind. Okay. Ironball, you have relatively low, for you, amounts of soy sauce left. You have about 5 days worth of your soy sauce intake. And a Gravencliff, not really a sushi place.
I am
You'll
going to
be
say
okay, my friend.
that we do have barrels of it at the inn because of the knowledge of him. At the
It was hard to get barrels. You have barrel, and he went through barrel last
Okay.
night.
But yeah.
You actually see him twitch. I twitch a little bit. This will be a difficult journey.
Uncle,
Yes,
just go buy soybeans. We'll take care of it on the road.
very well. And he goes actually to go buy it, and how much whatever it is, Iron Bull has 306 gold to spend, so he will get those
Wow.
soybeans. You actually see the eye twitch and eye pop a
I'm
little
gonna roll
bit.
this. I'm literally rolling a D2. Miser, 1
Yes.
or 2?
1.
You are lucky that it is a soybean year.
It's the year of the legumes.
Oh my gosh.
Because farmers will plant soybeans for 1 year to re-nitrate the soil, and whatever they actually want to plant the next year. And apparently,
This
this
is
is a soybean year, and not a moon year. So, Ireball, how much are you willing to spend on soybeans?
Yes.
Do you really want to ask that question? All 300
Yes,
gold.
actually.
That was the answer, yes.
300 gold.
300 gold?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
That doesn't surprise me.
I only got 6 gold left, but yes, that's how much soy sauce means to.
Alright, so there is no seating room in the cart. It is just soybeans.
No, it's going into a bag.
I was gonna say, please tell me someone has a bag of holding.
You do realize what happens in a bag of holding.
It's
No.
being held.
No, it'll be so held because technically it's not a bag of holding because it won't refrigerate it.
Well, okay. Felicity's going to alchemically accelerate in a couple of barrels low sodium soy sauce.
Oh god, he's gonna actually die.
But it's going to be closer to tamari, so it's thicker.
Ew.
Stout.
Oh.
Why is it?
Actually, that is actually my favorite. Low sodium tamari. Perfect for me.
Delicious.
From
If
Mazlar.
something does go bad, I can.
Yeah, Zephyr might be able to fix it. So I'm gonna need alchemist supplies from Callisti and a cook's utensils from Zephyr.
No, I have a purify. All right.
I mean, nothing went bad, but I think Zephyr, with his skills, can make this.
Pop.
Not. I mean, yeah, pop. Just give that little like fish sauce dash.
I was saying I have the purify food and drink thing.
Oh, that would remove the salt. Then you would just have water, dark water. You would have that
Alright.
black water.
This is
Delicious.
reluctant, but I'm good at my job.
You're damn good at your job. And to Iron Ball, this low sodium soy sauce will taste better than what he currently has in his strange little flask. But he won't realize that until later on in the journey, when my party, the Drakettes, make their way towards the Umbran Forest on foot. Or, well, on cart, at least. It will take them a couple weeks to get to the Umbran Forest, and we'll see what happens from here to there, and possibly even when they make it into a different country that one of our new players is from. And speaking of our new players, I am Jeebus the Dingus on Twitter and YouTube. You can find my stuff on Jeebus the Dingus and on YouTube. But I would love to shout out our new player, Genesis the Gentle.
Hi.
And if you have an online presence and would like to shout it out, you can do that now.
I do not, but I'm thinking about making one.
Alright.
Just to do that. Yay.
Well, I'll let you speak on that, and I'll speak to my counterpart for every other Monday, Mr. Moogle.
Hello. Next week I'll be back to Sea of Sorrows, where maybe we're gonna get into some interesting antics with the group. Can't make any promises, but things happen. Outside of that, still on my hiatus for things, and that's why we'll throw it over to the person who also DMs with me on the same weeks, Mariner.
Hello. Sorry, something's going off for a second. I am Transpace Mariner. You can find me on DM Just turn my phone. Oh, going off. You can find me at DM Mariner on Twitter and Transpace Mariner on Twitch. And yeah, next week we'll have a fun dinner date. We'll get some wine, get out the nice china, have some glasses, some meatloaf. Deli will wake up from his coma, hopefully. And we'll have a fun time with the devil. It'll be great. And yeah, I guess I'll throw it over to the other Sunday DM Miser.
Hello everyone, I am Miser Mark. I play temporary Drakeette member, Iron Ball, apprentice of Master Purple, who is the drinking
soy sauce tabaxi. I am also I find my content on Miser Mark on both Twitch and YouTube. And yes, I DM Into the Wildlands on Sundays, so hopefully the players, well, maybe the winning streak goes in the end. Who knows? Anyone else? Bradles or Zephyr? Or...
I'm good, buddy.
Okay, and alright, so I'll just hand it back to Jeebus to finish the outro.
Yay. Well, I would love to thank you all for showing up, and I know we've been kind of going through players recently, but I do think that this current group, will take me through level 20 and the rest of the campaign, and I am so excited to make my campaign around a group that I know is solid. So, Genesis, I'm glad you're here.
I ain't going nowhere. Getting rid of me is killing me.
That is what I wanted to hear, and I had so much fucking fun this session, introducing him and kind of doing a more like refresh start for Drake's beautiful. Today was a beautiful session, and let's just say in 2 weeks, expect a really fun combat.
Oh heck yeah, let's do this.
Let's get fucking into it. But that'll be next week.
Oh.
And we'll see you then.
The week
Oh,
after,
2 weeks.
but...
In 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, me
I
and
mean,
Momo hopped
if
in
you
on
want to, DM next week, I'll let you.
I mean,
that'd be cool.
no. I like keeping the 2 week thing.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye-bye.
I love you.